when we get to it, I'm going to bring that right back up because you're going to use it as an excuse, and I'm going to call you on it.
I know. I know.
I can tell you, this is going to knock me out.
Yeah, well, you take that down. But
This is gone.
For you out there, comments. Give us comments. We don't care.
I'm just going to say, yesterday, Sam Darnold's going to be fine
Yeah.
in the NFL. He's going to be fine with what he's doing. He's been pretty consistent in his play this year.
Right.
There's nothing that's going to the only thing that can hurt Seattle right now, because guess where the game's going to be played? In Seattle.
In Seattle.
That 12th man rattled.
Here we
Yeah.
go. I'm finally here. Sorry, guys.
Yeah, we're on YouTube now, too. So that 12th man rattled San Francisco.
Right. Now,
They're on all-time high.
they are, yes. You got the Rams playing today. But we have to highlight the other game.
Right?
We got Buffalo at Denver. That was the game. That was one of the best games I ever saw.
Okay, now I got two subjects on that one.
Okay.
My first one is this. And while BJ's doing what he's doing, my first one is this to Ryan Clark once again. Because I get tired of it, because the last comments he said was basically, if Josh Allen doesn't win, this is his last chance, blah, blah, blah.
I was saying that.
all the
I was saying that 2 weeks ago.
I'm going to tell you something.
Window is closed.
Because this is the problem. This is the biggest problem with guys like you and Ryan Clark. Besides race, you don't race bait. He does.
Window is closing.
But you just brought up injuries.
Right. They did.
You just brought up injuries
Yeah.
to a depleted team. He has no weapons. There is not a quarterback in the NFL who has ever went to a Super Bowl and won a Super Bowl with no weapons. You can't say Cook is a great weapon. He is not. He's an average receiver.
He's leading the league in
He's
rushing.
80,000. No, he's talking about Brandon Cooks.
Oh,
See,
Windows. Okay.
Josh Allen has zero people to throw
Thank
to
you.
other
The
than Kincaid and
organization
Knox.
did not help him this year.
they have
That's what I'm
failed him.
saying. So you're saying, because you're getting ready to bash Josh Allen. You're getting ready to
I'm
sit
not
here
gonna
and
bash
say,
him, but I'm saying if he had more weapons, they would have definitely won the
no,
game.
you were getting ready to bash him about not winning. That's exactly what you were getting ready to do. You were going to bash him about winning when this man has no weapons and the team he faced had weapons.
Yeah,
Boy, they put up a hell of a fight against a team that had weapons.
they did. They tried.
And there was a controversial, I don't think it was a
I
controversial
will say the
call.
refs.
And plus, you can't win with five
Say
turnovers.
the refs at the end of the game gave it to the
There was two the catch. You take the catch out of it.
right.
Right.
That can go either way.
That's what I'm saying. That's
You know,
got to be
you
something
look
that slows
at it,
down.
like I was talking to Rick before the show. You can take that all the way back to the Dez Bryant catch.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? The Buffalo receiver had control and possession of the ball when he hit the ground.
Yeah.
But when the play followed through, who ended up with it?
Right. And you see, the thing is, you can also use the argument he had possession when he hit the ground.
When he hit the ground. No.
So that could have, and I think that's what McDermott was talking about when he was saying these guys play hard. We need a clear definition because that could have went, like you said, either way.
Right.
It hurt. It hurt
Smash.
one team. It hurt. If he would have called it the other way, the other team would have hurt.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
So
The NFL leaves too much shit open to interpretation. We're not sponsored by Wheat Thins.
No, we're not.
damn.
Wheat Thins. But I am going to have me some crab dip for breakfast.
No.
The two pass interference penalties.
It just
One was
feels like-
Tre'Davious White was legit. He never turned his head or nothing. That was legit.
We can see that, yeah.
The other one, man.
Now the referee for the home team, I can't think of his name. They usually tend to favor the home team. I saw that before the game.
Also, you hope he's refereeing.
No,
New
I
England
saw
today,
a
right?
clip that showed that.
You hope
I
he's
think I may have
refereeing
said
New
to
England.
one of you guys that the referees for the Denver game were partial to home teams.
No, look. I'm not going to say that because it was a good enough game. You cannot win a ball game with 5 turnovers.
You can't. And the Bills had the turnovers.
Right. So all in all, the Bills were gallant, but they deserved to lose because you had 5 turnovers.
Right.
Yeah, 5.
Yep.
Denver only had 1.
Yeah.
Okay. If you're going into a game and you turn the ball over, look, I'm not saying you can't win a ball game, but you deserve to lose. The object is to protect the ball.
We had 10 coaching vacancies as of 3 days ago. 3 of them probably are filled. Stefanski in Atlanta, Harbaugh in Giants land, and I'm going to make a prediction. McDaniels is going to the Raiders, Mike McDaniels.
No, he's going somewhere as an offensive
Yeah,
coordinator.
he's going as offense. He's
I
not
know.
a head coach, man.
No, Mike McDaniels will be the next Raiders coach.
Which Mike McDaniel? The one from Seattle or the
No.
one from?
The
There's two Mike McDaniel.
The former Miami coach.
He's
The
good. No,
analytics
I'm
guy.
with BJ. He's look. Do his season in Miami. I mean, I'm gonna tell you who runs the Raiders right now.
I mean,
Who runs the
Brady.
Raiders?
Tom Brady.
Thank
Tom
you.
Brady and
Tom Brady is not taking Mike
You just
McDaniel.
don't see him making that leap.
Hell
No.
no.
Okay.
No chance.
He's an offensive coordinator, just like. Look, we talked about it. before.
McDaniels from New England is not a head coach.
Right, and
No,
he
he's
proved
not.
it.
He's an offensive
There are
coordinator.
some jobs, just
That are
like
better
Marvin
off.
Lewis. Marvin Lewis was a good head coach,
Right.
but he was a better coordinator. When he went to just coordinating, you see certain coaches, that's what they live for. Okay, D'Amico Ryan's proven. He's a head coach. He's
Absolutely.
proven it. He's gone wherever he's gone. He's been successful.
And D'Amico Ryans, I mean, he could be up for Coach of the Year this year.
After the day, he will be.
Okay. We will
After
see.
the day, he will be.
I have to.
That's the number one defense, man.
They are the number 1 defense.
I'm telling you.
Denver was number 2, right?
If it is
Denver was number 3. Philly was number 2.
Philly was 2. Okay.
if it's snowing in
They're calling for snow.
if it's snowing in New England, it doesn't bode well.
Okay.
I
And
think
that's for Houston. It doesn't bode well.
no, it doesn't bode well for New England.
Really?
Ah,
I
They're
don't
not
know.
going to. They're not going to be able to run on that defense.
that's true.
Yeah, I
That's
do.
number. I mean, they're the number one defense in everything.
So it would probably be better off if they had no snow.
Yeah,
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Right. But they're calling for
because
snow.
this is the biggest. This is the biggest thing that people don't look at when they're looking at Houston.
Fire.
Houston,
Yeah.
if you look at them by this year, they strike early.
Right.
They strike early, and when they hit you early, that defense is so good. Hey, we got 14. We'll give you 10. That reminds you of the old Ravens defense.
Yeah.
Hey,
Watch
we'll
out
spot
for,
you 10 because we got 14. You ain't scoring no more.
Watch out for Efton Chisholm today, people. Okay. You can see
F
him
and Chisholm. I can
Slowly.
tell you right now.
slowly integrating. I told you guys back in week 1. Slowly integrating. Into
Is
the right
John
line.
Harbaugh worth $20 million a year as a coach?
Yes.
You're crazy.
What?
There is not a
No.
head coach out there that's worth $20 million a year.
I
He's
mean,
getting player money, dude.
5-year deal.
He's 63 years old,
I mean,
and they gave him a 5-year, $100 million contract. What are these?
Rick, you have to agree with me. He's worth it.
He's not worth $20 million.
Come on.
Okay.
He is worth it.
I'm-
With the Giants.
Ben,
Who they have Jackson Dart. They're going to be an up and coming team.
Ben,
I think they're going
I
to.
think it's a great pickup,
Yeah.
but he's not that kind. He's actually a special teams coach.
Okay. This history, yes.
He's had success because he's a motivator.
That's what the Giants.
He has to bring the right pieces in
Yeah, exactly.
to
He
make
has
this
to have.
work.
He had that in Baltimore.
They're going to have to make a big splash in the offseason.
And unless you got a great leader as far as player,
Right.
that team's gonna fail.
Now,
I think they'll be successful because I think Harbaugh will get the right pieces.
there's a lot of people saying that the Giants, by bringing him in, are now probably the best team in the East. I don't think that is
I think
anywhere
they
near
are.
the truth.
I think they're going to be the champions of the NFC East.
No.
Next year's gonna change the whole changing of the guard in the NFC East.
I mean, there's always a
Philadelphia's
different
gonna hit the
winner.
bottom.
I got a
Philadelphia's
feeling-
gonna hit the bottom.
I got a feeling Adam Peters is getting ready to make shit's going to go down in DC. I think
Yeah.
he realizes their window is closed.
So who's
We're
gonna be making
old.
Washington?
We're old.
Yeah.
Well, Dallas is old,
Yeah.
and they're getting ready to make moves. So I think it's all going to shift in the NFC East.
Yeah.
But one thing you're going to see in the NFC East is Philadelphia is already imploding.
Right.
We've seen it. You said it. Brown's not going to be there. What's going to really happen? Because you look at the way Philly ran this team, ran that team this year. Saquon Barkley wasn't the same. Hurts,
Not the same.
definitely a diva now.
There's something wrong with that dude, I think, in his head. I mean, I think he thinks he's better than what he actually is.
Well,
Or
I think-
there's something weird about him.
Well, I've said this,
One or
and
two more, this is good stuff.
I've said this. If you look at some of the sports shows,
Right.
and we've seen some of the sports shows, how they talk, and especially during the election period, not to be political, but just to put it in perspective. Jalen Hurts was lifted up because his wife was a heavy Democrat. And that's not to say here nor there.
I thought Hurts was
But-
sort of like on the right side of the realm.
No, he says all the right things, and anybody can do that.
That's what I was
And
saying.
I'm not saying
I've
that
seen his
he-
interviews.
I'm saying that,
He does have a great character.
right, what I'm saying is
So
he stood by his wife,
yeah,
okay? And I'm not saying that's wrong.
No, you
I'm
have
not
to.
saying that's wrong. What
Yeah.
I'm saying is people characterize him by that, his
Right.
stances, and the way he stood for things. I'm not saying it's good or bad. Your opinions are your opinions. Your stances are your stances.
yeah,
But we've reveled him
right.
as a great quarterback. They lifted him up. But when you pay somebody so much money,
Right.
that shows true character.
Yeah.
I've said it, and I'll say it again. What did I say when you see at the beginning of all these? They show guys coming into the locker room, quarterbacks coming into the locker room.
Yeah,
All of them have some sort of teammates around them.
right.
He is the only one to always, when they showed him after he got his money,
Uh-huh.
was lifted up for that Super Bowl. When you see pictures of him, he was always by himself. It is something going on in that locker room that is destroying Philly from
Well,
within.
it's him and
They're not talking about it. I mean, which is good. Don't air it out.
But dude, what drives me crazy
I mean,
is
AJ
there's
Brown's
so
definitely
many
good.
Philly fans want Sirianni fired.
Why?
Why?
He's winning.
He's actually
It's that, sometimes this is the thing. This is what gets me. Because you if you fire Sirianni, okay, you fire him, what does it prove?
Yeah.
The man is winning. So he's just going to land a job
I think
somewhere
he's
else in a
good-
New
I
York
think he's a
minute.
good coach.
Exactly. Sometimes you have to look. It's not always the coach.
right.
Could it be the quarterback?
Could it
Sometimes.
just be the players?
Right.
But
I mean, AJ Brown could be the diva that
Thank
we
you.
don't
We
know.
know most receivers are
Yeah.
divas.
We don't know what is going on in the background.
Exactly.
Everything we know is just speculation.
And then you also got to look at that defense.
right.
For being number two, they kind of scrubbed it when it came time to step up. So what are we looking at? And we don't know. I mean, we don't know the inside. We're just giving our speculations and opinions of what we see
That's
too.
all we do.
And we can't say we're right or wrong, but there's something going on when you look at certain teams and then you just look at just reality of how people act,
Mhm.
just patterns.
Yeah.
And the pattern that Hurts has is I'm a diva. This locker room is mine, and some of the
Well,
teammates are
it's-
saying, "No, we're a team.
Yeah.
You got the money, but we protect you." Blah blah. The whole thing.
Well,
is
I don't think Hurts is going anywhere because he fills the seats for
they
him.
they owe him too much money. He ain't going
Yeah.
nowhere.
And AJ Brown. AJ Brown's definitely going to be
Yeah,
on
Yeah,
the team.
AJ Brown is
Wow.
he's
He's
he
gonna have to.
he won't be in Philly next
Right.
year.
But going back to what you just said, if you were to trade Hurts, you're going to get a lot out of it.
Yeah, I
But
don't see
who's
that.
going to
happening.
take it?
I don't
Yeah.
see the.
Who's going to take it?
Who would? I don't think anyone has the money for it.
Right. Because nobody will put up that
Who
capital
wants to go bankrupt for that?
unless you already have weapons in place
Yeah.
and can afford it.
Yeah.
And you better have weapons in
Unless
place
you
for the
have-
next 2 or 3 years.
Unless you have LA Dodgers money, that's all
Right. And the NFL don't have LA Dodgers money.
Exactly.
So
Well,
And they're already bankrupt, anyways.
these are the remaining openings right now: Arizona, Baltimore, Cleveland,
Okay.
Raiders, Dolphins, Steelers, Titans.
Okay. Wow. That's a lot of.
the Vikings is a good deal to a certain
Or
extent.
Titans. I'm sorry,
Or
not
Titans.
Vikings.
I think the Titans will be good for someone as maybe a defensive coordinator to take over. The Cam Ward is useful to mold him into a great quarterback.
Okay, you're looking at teams. I'm looking at the Dolphins.
Right.
If I'm the Dolphins, I got to get an offensive coordinator. I mean, an offensive coach.
Yeah.
Period.
Titans need a defensive coordinator as a coach.
If I'm the Titans,
They need
what do we got on offense?
Nothing.
basically Cam Ward, Tajay Spears.
If I'm the Titans, to be quite honest, I'm going for an offensive coach. I'm going to tell you why. I got a young quarterback who I believe in. If I get it, he's already got weapons there. He just doesn't know how to use them.
Right.
I need to shore up my defense to give this kid a chance.
Yeah.
Because if his confidence gets up by scoring just 14, and my defense is super to like a Houston defense, and we can hold a team to 10, guess what? This kid is going to start playing better. He's going to start believing in himself. He's going to start looking at game film, which a lot of these young kids aren't doing. And once he gets that confidence to start, hey, I'm seeing this. Because as an offensive coach, I'm going to have a good coordinator with me to work with this kid.
Yeah.
I'm going to be working with him. I'm going to trust my defense coordinator. You handle that. That's on you.
I know you guys can throw comments my way, but I remember harping on Tennessee as a team for the Raiders to make a big splash. Do you think the Titans will come back next year as a better team?
No.
If they make a big splash with
People don't want to hear it, but I think the Steelers' job is a complete rebuild.
Steelers fans may have to prepare for
That, I think that job is going to end up being a complete rebuild.
Right.
And it's due time.
Yeah, I mean,
It's due time. I mean, they've had 3 coaches in their history. 3 coaches.
Yeah.
Getting ready to have number 4. But all of them had long tenures. All of them had high winning percent. I mean,
Whoever they get is going to have to be in it for the long haul.
but what I'm saying is, regardless of what they say about Tomlin right now, the man was a winner. I mean, I'm not saying that he's a great coach. He's a Hall of Fame coach. But he did win. I don't think that he deserves a head coaching job, maybe a coordinator job if he ever decides to come back. If he decides to come
I think
back.
in the next 5 years, we're going to see the first female coach.
If that happens, I'm sorry to all the ladies out there. I'm not trying to be offensive, but if that happens, football's done.
I don't think you're going to have
You don't
a
think
female
we'll ever-
NFL coach.
But it could happen.
I'm not saying it could. I mean, they already got assistants on the sidelines. You know, they already got assistants on the sidelines.
Exactly.
So I mean, I'm not saying it couldn't happen. I'm just saying.
I think the sound is better on YouTube.
Yeah, it is much better. Let us know in comments if there are sound or quality is
We're using the camera for
Okay.
sound, but the camera on the laptop because I can't.
All right.
We're going to have to play with that yet.
All right, guys. Well, we just highlighted both games yesterday.
Yeah, we highlighted both games, but there's something I just really.
Well, I want to bring up one more other thing with coaches. Is Sean McDermott's coach? Is he on the line for this?
No,
I think he's 50-50 right now.
no, he's not.
To me, I don't think the issue there is the head coach. I think it's
The general
upper
manager.
management.
The general manager
I think
needs
it's
to go.
them not wanting to.
Spin.
You can't expect a quarterback
To just win it all for you.
to win everything for you. They have weaknesses on defense that need to be taken care of.
Yeah, we saw that yesterday.
And they have nothing on offense other than a tight end and a running back.
I mean, they're highlighted. That whole game was Kincaid and Brandon Cooks.
Say a Justin Jefferson goes there.
So-
You know how much of a difference maker that he's going to be.
Oh my gosh, Josh Allen wouldn't have to work as much.
You know, then it's going to free up Shakur to you know.
Shakir was the highlight.
He's going to open. It's going to open him up.
He even help Cooks out
Right.
Yeah, and I mean,
because you can throw
Cooks has
Cooks
been in
as
the
a
league
slot.
forever, though. You know, Cooks is old.
But that's what I'm saying. It's still going to help him out. You throw
Yeah.
Cooks in a slot position.
Yeah. Then you got Keon Coleman.
Totally.
They need a number one there
Yeah.
Keon Coleman was spotty all year.
all year long.
He had that great
fantasy,
catch for a
trust me,
touchdown. He had a great catch for a leaping touchdown. But other than that, I really didn't see much of him.
No.
Now, Shakir, my God, he was the only highlight. Him and Dalton Kincaid.
Yeah.
Basically.
It's-
and Brandon Cooks. That's
It's,
it.
it's all tight end. Their passing game goes through their tight end, and that's terrible.
That
really
is terrible.
think about it.
For,
Let's talk about the Patriots then.
Well, the Patriots, I will say, whatever happens today, they have one of the youngest rosters in the NFL. They have
Yes, they did.
They have some weapons. They have 4 to 5 decent wide receivers that can mix it up with passing yards. Their defense has to step it up big time today. I will say they need to step it up like
Do
the
they
Giants.
they got the early game, right?
3 p.m. Yes, they have to step it up like the Giants Monday night game. They need to hit them hard, pound them, and just pulverize them. I know you guys are both going to go with Texans today.
Nah, I'm not going with the Texans at all. You don't know what I'm going with. I might be going with the cheerleader.
I know. That guy.
I might be going with the cheerleader.
I did see that. That's a little bit out there.
This
So I brought up cheerleading.
man is working it, ladies.
We had a Minnesota Vikings cheerleader I brought up probably 8 to 10 months ago. Now we have one
The excitement
on this team.
the clip quickly spread online, burning reactions from fans who love the spontaneity.
Boy, he has it working, boy.
I mean, that's his thing, I guess. But
Yes, this thing.
that's his thing.
Dude, he kind of reminds me of Todd Chrisley.
Oh my Lord, he does. Isn't he in jail right now?
No, they're
No, they're out.
Okay, they're out.
um,
But
Hey,
remember I brought up head coaching for women? Now it's going the other way.
I'm just saying, Ben,
All
we
right.
talk about the Patriots, they're just going to dance their way into the championship, aren't
Oh,
they?
Lord.
Hey,
the bad. I hate to say it, but the bad part about it is
give me a P.
Whoever-
We talk about Patriots.
whoever wins this game represents the AFC.
In the Super Bowl.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Denver's defense isn't as good as the year that they won the Super Bowl with Peyton
Right.
Manning, the quarterback. That defense is good, but it's not going to carry them. to a
Right.
Super
That's the
Bowl.
reason why they're like number 3.
Yeah.
So with the Texans, what do
Huge-
they have to do? They need to run the clock.
If it's snowing,
It's gonna
their
be-
running game is better than New England.
I don't know about that.
Yeah, their
Yes,
running
that-
game is better.
New
than
England's
New
running game is way better.
once again, we're gonna
Two-headed
fall some prayer.
Stevenson and Henderson. Seriously, at home. All right.
If it's not snowing,
Okay.
it might be a repeat of the Seattle 49ers game.
Okay. If it's not snow.
I'm thinking Drake May, if it's not snowing and it's normal
It'll be on
football,
point.
no, I'm thinking he might have a 3-pick game.
So you're saying snow would benefit New England in this
It'll
situation.
keep it closer.
We'll keep it closer, right? As a 17 to 14 game.
Yeah.
Basically.
If not, I'm
It'll be
thinking
blown.
like 27-13.
Okay. So CJ Stroud had 5 fumbles last week.
It's not going to happen.
It's not going to happen this. I don't think it's going to happen this week.
No,
There's
there's
no way a
chance.
player 2 weeks in a row is going to have a abysmal game.
And I will say this,
So-
like I said, this is where the Texans differ for every other team in the NFL.
Willie Anderson,
No.
that's the key.
This is where they differ. Their backup is better than the starter.
Okay. Yeah.
Mills is better than Stroud.
So
If Stroud even went down, they score more. He's proven it. When he was out,
I
they
will agree
scored
on that
more.
comment because I saw David Mills play. He is lethal.
When he went down, when Stroud was
David
down,
Mills
they
is
scored
lethal.
more.
I'm telling you, I saw him. I've seen him. He's really good.
And I'm not taking anything away from Stroud. Stroud to me is a guy. I mean, I
The
was out.
dude's got 2 last names. Davis Mills. I mean,
Davis Mills.
he's got 2
I
last
mean, it
names.
sounds like a cereal company, right?
Yeah, I mean,
It does sound like a serious
Serial
company. Procter Gamble. Right?
I just-
General
I
Mills,
don't-
yeah.
I'm just
I
saying.
don't know if you could say he's better. There's a reason he's a backup.
Well, also look at the reason he's a
I mean,
backup.
that's like saying Malik Willis is better than Jordan Love because Malik Willis played pretty good when Jordan Love was out.
Speaking of Green Bay,
And I know that's like Tyler Huntley better
One
than
little
Lamar
tidbit,
Jackson. That whole 9 yards.
one little tidbit on the coaching carousel of Green Bay, they are looking to stick with who they have a coach.
Yeah, he just signed an extension yesterday.
So
Why would you get rid of him?
exactly, but there was rumors of him going somewhere after
Yeah,
the
he just signed an extension.
Yeah.
He ain't-
Not on him.
But you know there's going to be rumors of Sean McDermott and all that stuff this week. You know,
I mean,
But-
and it's possible. Buffalo could look.
Buffalo
To make a
needs
change.
Buffalo needs to clean their general managers and upper management out to get better people around Josh Allen.
The owner needs to be stepping in and saying, "What the hell is going on?"
We need to.
Okay.
Yeah.
As we're sitting
All
here,
right,
we're
but-
talking this Gomez Transportation. They do junk removal, cargo and freight, commercial and residential, boat and motorcycle delivery, haul, and more. Hey, if you want to get your moving done,
So,
you can also get a free quote for that moving. Hey, call Gomez Transportation. The number is 540-305-6942. That's Gomez Transportation. And that number is 540-305-6942. And as we were sitting here talking about football here, I just want to say this much. I do have the play. I do want to bring this up.
Okay.
As
So-
far as the going back to the Bills game, I do believe I have it. Was it the third quarter? Was this it? Or this was another play? I do have that. Or I should say, I don't have the play. I thought I had the play. Maybe I do have the play. Yeah, yeah. Got one of them. And
wow, this is
here's something that's pivotal.
They pick it up and they go deep down the field.
That's the
And
play.
pass is
Okay.
caught. No, it's
That's the play.
it looks like Buffalo had the catch.
He did have it.
They did have it.
But what BJ is saying, when the play was actually finished in motion,
But
watch it again,
just looks like Cooks
He's
might
down,
be able to make the
and
play,
he
but
rolls
didn't
with it
make
and strips it as he rolls.
Well,
It's
well,
late.
Boom. Legally, he's down, so they would say. But-
There's never no full.
Well, then why couldn't he up his feet around there? That's
Well,
what I couldn't
he
get
had
run.
control.
That's gonna stand.
not all the way through.
Exactly.
Like the Des Bryant
I had to
situation.
go back to that because I did want to show that part of it that we were talking about. That's where you're saying the NFL needs to get a clearer understanding of how that would have played out. They should have slowed it down, maybe called up to New York, say, hey, how do we want to do this? Because this is crucial.
Mhm.
This is money's on the line for these teams.
I think if Bills would have got that,
They would have
they
won.
Oh,
would've
yeah,
won the
it's
game.
over.
They would've
It's
won the
over
game.
right
They would've
there.
won the game.
So once again, Robert Kraft prevails with Roger Goodell, and they show how they're trying to manipulate the playoffs for New England.
I don't know. I mean, I'm just saying. It's
Your
weird.
party, guilty party, you know
I'm not guilty party here. I mean,
It's been weird all year.
it.
We said that. I said that even before all the NBA shit come out about the
Right.
gambling, and then how it's affected.
Which I got something on that too. We'll hit on that.
I personally think there's going to be a sophomore Super Bowl Bears and Patriots. Sophomore.
That's a good thought, but I don't see that because I think Stafford wins. I think.
I mean,
Stafford
honestly, what I just brought up is a dream, but I think
wins.
Stafford
Exactly.
probably,
You're trying every
I
shortcut to have New England win a Super Bowl.
yes, easiest path.
Yeah, exactly.
But
Because you know if you
Stafford-
face the Rams and Stafford, that's going to be a blowout.
More than likely, 17-year veteran Stafford's going to make it.
But there ain't no more than like it
It's
is.
going to probably happen.
Did Seattle blow their load against San Francisco?
I think it'd be a good game, them versus the Rams.
Yeah,
If they
I mean
get
the
that
Rams
stuff
are the only team in the.
But
that-
I
that
think it would be a
could
good
beat
game with Chicago and Seattle.
If it's Seattle and Rams will beat Seattle. Seriously, it will happen.
them.
I think Seattle's going to crack under pressure at the end.
The game time temps are supposed to be 18 degrees.
Sean McVay will prevail. And
18 degrees in Chicago is probably feels closer to 4 or
I've
5.
been to Chicago, and when the wind blows, that's why they call it the Windy City. It's cold. Let's put it this way.
5 degrees.
Let's
5
put it this
below
way. In August, you're wearing a sweatshirt. Did I say anything?
zero. Yeah.
I don't.
So,
I mean, I want Stafford to win.
I did, and I think that's the thing. I'm not going. You know, personal feelings. I want Stafford to win because I don't think even this year he's so far under the radar, but yet he's the MVP, and he's played out of
So,
his mind
what
this
would you-
year. Really.
What do you guys think about scenario of the two potential MVPs, May and Stafford being that? No, seriously, it could happen. What do you guys think? It looks like it's
You're
set.
not getting by Houston today.
Okay. All right. I hope that
Look,
happens.
you're making Rick have to go take a dump.
All right.
It,
So, I mean, what's the percentage that Patriots have against? I think they're 49%, maybe 50%.
no, it's not a 50-50.
It's 50-50 in my eyes, I think.
70-30.
Wow. Okay.
I just,
So, we can look it up right now.
this is the thing.
We can look it up right now, probably.
And Mark even brought it up a week or so ago. He said May hasn't had a bad game all year.
Yeah.
Well, even Patrick Mahomes has a bad game every once in a while.
Of course. Everyone.
This kid is not going to go all year. And I think the defense is going to make him have a bad day.
They will rattle in the times, yes.
But I'm thinking Will Anderson probably sacks him 3 times. And
He was sacked 3 to 4 times last week by the Chargers.
he is going to be pressured more today than he probably has been all
I'm going to
year.
bring up one thing, and I'm going to do it right here on the show. Legs will win the game for the Patriots today. Drake May's legs will win the game for the Patriots today. Okay? Houston's kryptonite is against running quarterbacks. May will win the game.
He's not a
with
running
his
quarterback.
legs.
It's like me running around out there.
Seriously, that is. I'm bringing that up. I did my
Mark,
analytics.
You did your analytics wrong because you would not have the number 1 defense
It
if you
doesn't-
couldn't stop a running
It's
quarterback.
a new season, a new animal. Patriots will win today off Drake May's legs.
Mark, the Wizard was wrong last night, and he was wrong a lot last
I'm
week.
just telling
Thank
you
you.
what I've seen from the Patriots.
What you're seeing is the mushrooms you must have took from your backyard, creating hallucinations
Please,
because
people,
you want
comment
New
on me
England to
on this
win.
one. If
That's what you want to
that's
see.
the only way, and to actually have a great running.
Ben will be in bed by 7 o'clock tonight.
Cussing
I'll get the text. saying,
like
"This
you got
game's
last
over.
night.
I'm going
Oh
to
my
bed.
gosh.
I'm going to bed. It's
If I was
over."
a pull-up, I'm going to post some of his text, ladies and gentlemen, just so you can see the fantasy world that he lives in
I
with
do.
New
Yes.
England. Okay?
I am just hoping that.
Yeah, Mark, if Seattle can maintain what they did,
Oh, then that,
there's
yeah.
nobody going to stop them.
Okay.
But
I'm
this
just saying,
is what I have.
I'm just saying Drake May can run the ball.
look,
Look
This
at this running.
this is who I have in the championship games.
Okay.
Houston, Denver,
Okay, Houston, Denver.
Rams, Seahawks.
Okay. And then you're thinking Houston, Texans.
Houston makes their first Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Houston versus. I want to pick Stafford so bad,
I'm sorry.
dude. I think Sam Darnold is
I'm
playing.
going with you. I'm going with
I'm
you.
thinking it's going to be Houston and Seattle.
My gut tells me
I think you're right. It's Houston and Seattle.
you guys are going to be blown away. Bears and Patriots rematch.
No,
of
we're not
86.
blown away, Ben.
86.
We knew that was going to be your
Rematch.
conclusion because the Bears are the weakest out of all the teams in the NFC. So you're looking for one of them for
Ben
them
Johnson
to
will
win
find-
and hope that New England gets in.
Ben
so they'll
Johnson
win the
will
Super Bowl.
out-coach Sean McVay today in a win in the cold. It's
And
bound
dude,
to
that's quite possible.
It could happen, seriously.
Who's going to want to hit anybody if it's 5 degrees? You know,
Exactly.
If the wind chill factor makes it feel like 0 to 5. I don't even want to be outside in that shit. I couldn't imagine playing football. Man.
So
But you just said something, Ben. Exactly. So that means no Patriots don't want to hit nobody either in that weather.
no, and then no one.
All right, then. So still on play.
Okay,
even
and
playing.
the Bears-
Yeah, you're right, Mark. They're not running the ball against the Texans.
Thank you.
All right.
Mark says we need to do this show on Saturday night so I can watch it all.
It's coming.
Okay,
It's
guys.
coming.
I got mine. You got your picks for the Super Bowl. What's your picks again?
I'm with BJ.
like
I'm
these
sorry,
guys-
I'm
you
with
guys are
BJ
all
on
the
this one because I agree.
You write these down.
The
I got Bears and,
Texans are there's a number one and believe it or not, if you look it up,
right.
every team that's went to the Super Bowl and won a Super Bowl has had either number 1, 2, or 3 defense. Every team.
Okay, let me bring up another.
Every team.
Bring up another
Seattle,
Every team.
Seattle, believe it or not, last night
That defense
looked like
lights out. Legion of Boom.
prime Legion of
Yes,
Boom.
they did.
On both sides of the ball.
I-
Kenneth Walker looked like Marshawn Lynch.
Yeah.
Darnold was playing like Russell
Can't
Wilson.
forget about
Better, he
And
was
that
playing
de-
better than
yeah,
Russell
and that
Wilson.
defense was just lighting
And
everybody
this is something I
up.
want people to see. Whoever watched that Seattle game last night,
Yeah.
notice something. The pieces were already there. That's
Right.
why Pete Carroll had to go. You had to get a coach in there that knew how to put this puzzle together.
Yeah.
This guy, Mike McDaniels, knew how to put this team together, knew how to put the system around Sam Darnold. I'm telling you, I said it. A quarterback sometimes is as good as a system.
Okay, do you guys remember me harping on AFC title games, Broncos and Pats all year?
It could.
You guys are going to have to acknowledge that if that happens.
I
I've been saying
agree.
that
I
all
agree.
year.
You were
Since
saying
week
that.
6, I have been saying, week 6, middle of October, I have been saying
with
Patriots.
the weakest
and
schedule
Denver.
in the league.
It seems like Vegas wants them to make it to the AFC title.
Well, go ahead and bet all you got on New England winning.
Exactly.
All right.
And
That farm,
You'll
somebody
be-
else.
you'll be-
Another stat I'm going to bring up here.
You'll be
That
coming to
farm,
work.
somebody else is going to own it.
Oh, yeah.
You'll be working 3 shifts. Where you're at, one with Rick and one with me.
Yeah.
Then you might even be
No.
waiting to get on at the new Sheets here in town once it opens up.
Yeah, Sheets is coming.
Yeah.
Oh,
She's
so
just
I
coming
can't
down.
wait. Dude, they throwing that thing up quick, dude.
Yeah, that is.
By the way, yes. For all y'all who don't
Yeah.
know what's going on in Strasburg, in the town of Strasburg, town of Strasburg is getting a Sheets.
Strauss, Vegas.
Strauss Vegas. The wonderful town of Strauss Vegas, Virginia. That's our new name now. We said it.
I still remember. I'm sure you remember. Both you guys remember when that was nothing there.
It was just my old doctor's office.
That was it.
The only thing that was up there.
Everything was at maybe
And then
McDonald's.
Badwater Bills.
Badwater Bills.
Badwater Bills.
Yeah.
I remember Badwater Bills. I definitely remember
So-
Badwater Bills for a reason because I know a lot of people used
So
to
getting
go
back
there.
to-
I used to go there in the mornings after I get off at Americold.
Did you? You worked at Americold?
Uh-huh.
Yes, so
So,
we do have regular
One more
conversations.
stat with the Houston Texans today. Great defense. I will acknowledge them as a great defense. Yes, that's
Here
going to be a
comes the
factor
hook.
today.
Here
Well, I'm
comes
going to
the
bring
hook.
up one stat to remember
Here
for
comes
the
the hook.
viewers and for you guys just to think about in the back of your mind. The Texans are like 0-6 all time in the playoffs at this point. They've never made a AFC championship in their life. Okay.
I gotta plug the laptop in so it don't
All right.
matter.
Now I got.
I mean, I want to walk away.
I'm bringing up.
I want to walk away.
Bringing up stats here, facts from the past of past Houston teams.
Past season.
Past,
Past
Past,
season.
yes.
past,
They're 0-6.
past Patriots team. The last 15 years they've done what?
Well, 5 years.
Since
they-
Brady's left, they've done
five
what?
years. 5 years. They haven't been in the playoffs.
Yeah. They've done what since Brady's left?
They made one playoff appearance.
It,
That was
it,
Belichick's last.
let's just say they do win.
Let's
you know-
see if they do. Yeah. If they.
They're going to go to Denver, and Jared Stidham is going to beat his old team.
Wow.
Let's put it that way.
Okay.
Because Jared Stidham is probably better than Bo Nix.
Wow. And Jared Stidham has not thrown a ball since 2023.
So that arm is
Okay.
well rested. It's well rested.
I'm sure
Dude,
it
that
is
thing
well
is
rested
probably-
after 2 years.
You remember the kid, the little kid that pitched for the Cubs, Harry,
Yeah.
Harry
Yeah.
Baumgartner, whatever. It just- That's what Stidham's arm's going to do if he gets to play against the pass. He might throw for 500 yards against y'all. Oh, that thing's going 2 years of not throwing a pass. That thing is going to be locked
Okay,
in.
Jared Stidham was 1-3 in 4 career games as a starter. This last game came in 2023 season. Okay, he has thrown for 8 touchdowns, 8 interceptions. That's not going to cut it. Okay.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Jared,
I
Stidham.
apologize because I've never seen one man pander
I
an
am bringing up
audience
facts here.
about one team. I have never seen one
I'm
man
just saying.
beg and plead for everybody to cheer for his team
I'm just saying.
to get to
and it
the
looks
Super
like it.
Bowl. I have never seen what I mean. I mean, dude, I've
I
never
just-
seen this before. I mean, he is making excuse after
I'm
excuse
not.
to will
I'm
his
just telling
team
you what
into a
I'm
Super
seeing.
Bowl.
Look, it feels like Vegas and everything is leaning towards that way to be the AFC Championship.
Okay.
All right, let's go.
Okay.
All right.
Hey, if you're ever looking for property, real estate, anything like that, if you're looking to buy into any of that, try Chad Pangle at Whitetail Properties Real Estate. Looking for any land to buy or check out Whitetail Properties. He's online. Chad Pangle is online at Whitetail Properties. Chad Pangle at Whitetail Properties. I got tongue tied
Whitetail
on that.
properties.
I'll get ready to say Whitetail. Chad Pangle at whitetailproperties.com, or you can call this number, 540-975-3487. That's 540-975-3487. Or you can call 217-285-9000. 217-285-9000. That's Chad Pangle and Whitetail Property Real Estate.
Are the Patriots the favorite because Nico Collins is out?
Yes.
That's
That's what I've been hearing all week.
crazy.
That's what I've been hearing all week.
That is crazy.
Look at the stats. Look at the
I
money
mean,
line.
Yeah. The money line, the Pats are favored.
Well, why y'all talk about that? I wanted
Is
to
the
go into
Bears
something
favorite
that
on
I
the money
found.
line?
No.
No, they're not.
The
Okay.
Rams
You
are
talked
favored.
about gambling, right?
Yes,
I want to go into something that I found out just this
26
past week.
players in the college.
Here we go. I've got it right up
26
here.
players. Who are these?
Here we go. This is the report from the
Okay.
from what they found.
Our office is announcing criminal charges against 26 defendants that we allege perpetrated a transnational criminal scheme to fix NCAA Division I men's basketball
15
games,
different states.
as well as Professional Chinese Basketball Association games.
Wow.
This conspiracy.
Look, it's an ad. After that, I'm just gonna pull this off. It's an ad that you down.
That is bad. Horrible.
Yes, because you're looking at players right now that are in college basketball got caught fixing games. I said it a long while back. This NIL, this whole 9 yards,
Corruption.
money, corruption, the NBA, all this fixing games.
Yep.
And I said it was going to filter through.
No good, Bruno. No good.
And let's see. Here it goes. I'm gonna pull it back just a little bit. So because here's the list of players. Well, here's some of the names they're going to pull
Oh, so
out.
they do have a name list.
originated on the other side of the world in China in 2022 with Antonio Blakeney, a former LSU All-American college basketball player and former NBA Chicago Bull player, who, with his co-defendants Marvis Fairley and Shane Hennon, first colluded to fix Professional Chinese Basketball Association games. And this scheme and this conspiracy eventually mushroomed. It eventually enveloped 17 NCAA Division I programs,
Wow.
39 players, and 29 games that we allege were either fixed or attempted to be fixed.
That's something, ladies and gentlemen, because
Games to be fixed. Well,
29 players.
yeah.
29 players.
So is this going to help, or it's going to help nullify some of what's going on?
Well, it's not like anybody's going to go back and get their money back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Money's already been made off of
Yeah.
off of it.
So the money's, yeah.
My question is, what should happen to the players?
Well, none of them are in the NBA.
Right.
You listen, they're probably going to.
Slap on the wrist?
I don't think for some of them.
Some of them. But for the ones that
I think, in my opinion, from listening to this and knowing what's going on, a little bit of the gambling stuff that's been happening
Right.
in the NBA,
Right.
I think this is all linked.
Uh-huh.
And what they're going to do is they're going to try to cut the head off the snake.
Okay.
And what I mean by that is, and I shouldn't say cut the head off the snake, just cut the snake in half. And what I mean by that is you're never going to catch who's behind it. But what they are going to do is make an example out of former NBA players and any NBA players and college players that are active right now.
Right.
they're going to make an example out of those guys and say, you know what? We're not going to just put a slap on the wrist because you can't catch everybody,
Right.
but they're going to take the most known and they're going to throw them in jail.
Wow.
Either that or they're going to make such a big court scene that you're going to think twice before you do this. That's my opinion of how they're going to do it.
I mean, is this going to better the situation with all the gambling going on?
It's not going to stop.
It's not going to stop.
It's not going to stop. And until, look, I will say this, until somebody takes a stand, and I'm talking owners, like Baltimore's owner did,
Right.
until somebody takes a stand, what are you going to do? There's a reason why there is an injury report in all sports.
Right.
It's so they can cover the spread.
You really think about it, point shaving is probably the easiest thing to do.
Yeah.
I mean, I could be averaging 20 points a game and go on a 4-game stretch where I only drop 2 or 4 points. I might go 3 or 13 shooting.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, that to me, that's got to be one of the easiest ways to do
Yeah. And how are you to know?
it.
You
Yeah.
How
know?
would you know? Yeah.
And that's the whole thing because it's such a slippery slope.
Mhm.
And that's why, that to me is why NIL, this whole name and likeness thing is ruining because these kids are making this money. And then if you give them an opportunity to say, hey, if you lose this ball game or if you, do this, you can make even more.
Well, you got college players making more than NFL players now.
Yeah.
Hence why
I
they can
mean,
sit there.
what the fuck is that?
College players.
That's
Carson Beck is making $4.5 million a year
Holy
in Miami. He's making $4.5 million this year in Miami.
And you see, that's the whole thing. So
If these kids are smart and you're a 5-star and you get 4 years of NIL money,
Mhm.
you don't have to go play professional
You
sports.
could just
You
retire.
could just retire. If you make $4 million a year for 4 years,
Right.
that's $16 million. You could sit back and not do shit. Put you a trailer up on 5 acres and live like a damn hermit. You know what I'm saying? Shit.
I'm
And
just
you ain't
saying,
got to put your body through no
all
more
they got to
shit.
do is invest the money wisely and
Yeah.
live a mediocre and moderate life.
Be
But you
like
see-
Shaq and buy half of damn Papa John's or whatever the hell he's in.
but here's the problem with it.
All right.
Okay, these kids get that money, and so some of them who get to the NFL or go to the NFL,
Right.
you see, what it does is, to me, it lowers the level of play. Because now you've given money to these higher priced kids, and they decide, I got my money, I
But
don't
does
need
it
to go.
make
Well, guess what? The NFL's got to draft somebody who's lesser.
no? But the lesser might be better. It would-
I'm not saying it's not. I'm just saying the quality of play will sooner
My
or
comment-
later degrade.
What is this going to do to rookie contracts in the NFL?
Exactly. Because if I'm coming in making $4 million already a year, and then my rookie contract says, "Oh, well, I
But
only
doesn't
made
this-
3." No, I'm not
doesn't
coming.
this-
I made 4 when I was in college.
Wouldn't this open up avenues and better paths for people that are lesser known athletes that are trying to make a name for themselves?
I'm
I
not.
think it's a better story for them,
You say it's a better story for them, but
lesser knowns, to come out of the woodwork.
then again,
Which
if
makes
they're
the game
less,
even more exciting.
but then again, you have to ask yourself a question:
Okay.
they're lesser known for what reason?
Yeah.
Their level of play.
But if they can,
I'm not saying there's not a diamond
You
in the
don't-
rough.
Yeah, you don't get very many diamonds in the rough.
Right.
No name schools
but the
like
thing
Jerry
is that
Rice
we
and-
Right.
need more.
Yeah.
But they need more diamonds in the rough stories.
I agree, but I'm just saying
Feel
you're
good
going
stories.
to lower the level of play.
Yes.
Eventually, it's going to erode.
Eventually, it's going to
because,
erode.
yes, because if they're getting their money in college, they don't have to put their body, like BJ said, on the line in the NFL.
Yeah.
Guess what? It's the ones who are willing to do it. And yes, it's great that they're willing to do it, but there's a reason why. Like I said,
They erode.
the guy who sets the bench in college all year was a stud in high school. And now this kid, because he set the bench in NIL, can actually get on the NFL field. But guess what? His play isn't as
Yeah.
good.
Yeah, that is very true.
I mean, to me, it might be better to see plain Jane sometime to go out there. Maybe it'll lower the prices so everybody can actually watch a damn game.
got to bring this up. Eroding.
I mean, I would almost like to see the USFL come back
No, but
just for the simple fact is it was like a minor league
Yeah.
for the
Yeah.
NFL. I mean, how many of the guys, the old guys, the Warren Moons, played in the USFL
yeah,
for a year or two before they come up?
Jim
Doug
Kelly.
Flutie.
Yeah, Jim Kelly.
Jim Kelly was
A lot of them guys played a year or two after they were drafted.
Steve Young.
Steve
Young.
Well, I mean,
I mean-
come on.
Yeah.
It's
And then he went to Tampa before he actually went to San Francisco.
I mean,
Played
was
for
it
Brad
Doug
to
Williams?
Pitt.
me,
Yeah.
to me, it's a softer foot. It's not softer, but
Yeah.
it's like the minor leagues in baseball.
Yeah.
They don't have to sit behind an Aaron Rodgers or a Brett Favre or a Peyton Manning or a Tom Brady for a year and not get snaps.
Right.
Yeah.
They are actually getting snaps, playing every freaking down of every game, and then when your Peyton Manning retires, guess what? You bring this guy up, and they're running
already-
the same offense.
Mhm.
You know, run the same damn offenses that you do, and they already know what the hell's going on.
Yep.
See, and that's the thing, and that's why all this, all this stuff, it all coincides with each other here and there, and oh wow,
Wow. It's just
it blows your mind. It
you got to
really
bring up
does.
the Jim Carrey eroding.
Jim,
Eroding.
he has
That was
to
a-
have it.
Eroding stuff. NFL, NIL. It's eroding. So
It's all bad.
there we go. Here we go. This is what it's. This is what it.
This is what's
What's
happening
going-
to
this is
the
what's going on in the
NFL
NFL.
right now.
Of my life, eroding beneath me, eroding, I'm Bruce Nolan for Eyewitness News. Back to you, fuckers. Oh boy. Oh my God.
You just put a Walt Disney there. Okay. So all right.
You don't want to say
But it's eroding. Like we
It
just
is
said,
eroding.
It's eroding.
it's eroding like everything else that's going around. And as we get on to it, because I know certain topic, but I do have to say this before we go to something else.
Okay.
Because as we were talking about the gambling, as we
Yeah.
were talking about that, and college players, college basketball and stuff. Yes, I'm going to say it, so get ready for it
Okay.
because it's ready. Because I'm tired of one person in the NBA.
Oh,
And yes, because I'm going to keep on him because until he leaves. Please, LeBron, leave the NBA. Leave it. Please, don't come
I
back.
think all three of us agree on this.
Please,
Yeah.
you're screwing the NBA over. LA is tired of you. They're tired of you. Everybody's tired of you.
DraftKings is tired.
Rich Paul's over here trying to negotiate for some other client,
Yeah.
for another man's client about getting Austin Reeves traded, and then LeBron, he's his own man. I have nothing to do with that. Bull crap. Bull crap.
That's
They're
exactly.
trying to send a signal because they were doing better when you were sitting on the bench with your fake sciatica and sitting there trying to see how well the team was going to go. And then once they started winning, well, let me come up and let's see how LeBron can F up the team even worse. So I'll come back and play. Hey, let's make Austin Reeves number 3. I'm back. I should be the number 2 option. I really don't like Luka anyway. Don't know why you picked him up. I should still be number 1. Hey, let me play with another super team. But no super team wants you. You know why? Because you're done. You're 41. You're done. Nobody wants you around. Get out of the league.
You're a cancer.
Yeah.
It just,
He's the new
why don't the
Charlotte.
Lakers just pay him to go away?
Well,
I mean, just cut him.
If he wasn't any other big city in the nation, he'd already.
I agree.
Release him.
They did it to Chris Paul.
Make it easy on yourself. You can fix the problem in LA right now.
Yeah.
All you got to do is go to his agent and to him.
Well,
say,
that's the part. That's
come
the
into
biggest
the
problem.
office and see me. We're going to have a meeting and say, go ahead and turn in your badge, your jersey, and your keys because you're done.
Yeah.
We don't want you here anymore.
How you going to allow your agent to speak for somebody, speak against somebody else that's your
Yeah.
teammate?
Yeah.
You
I mean,
cannot do that.
I think even Kevin Hart's getting tired of them.
I mean, it's just ridiculous.
Does Jack Nicholson even go to games
I don't
anymore?
think so. I mean, it's just ridiculous. That's just
Jack
like
Nicholson's got to be of an age, too.
that's just like if you're my client and
Yeah.
Ben's got another person
Yeah.
that's on a team, and we're on the same team, and he comes and tells the public, well, you know,
Well,
BJ's really not, you know, he's not the number one guy, so I would actually trade him and
right.
get some value,
Yeah.
you know. But that's my client. How are you going to talk about my client?
Yeah.
It's not your place. Rich Paul did that. It was strategically done. Do not believe the lie that LeBron and Rich Paul are sitting there telling you. If you ever see it, do not believe the lie. It was
He's a piece of
strategically
shit.
done.
He's a piece of shit.
Because LeBron is upset because really LA is done with him. They want him out.
I mean,
They were talking about trading Bronny James for John Morant.
now,
Because Memphis wants a young, high quality player in return with some picks.
right.
What's
Where's the
Bronny
high
James
quality?
doing?
Where's
Yeah.
the high quality at?
If I was the Lakers,
So-
I would trade LeBron for John Morant.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you, I mean, you're higher quality, what you going to get with
At least we are seeing other teams like the Detroit Pistons, the Oklahoma City Thunder doing well this
What-
year.
what you
Minnesota Timberwolves are always in the mix.
What you're seeing is other teams are starting to play and they're not looking at superstar status.
Detroit's looking good here lately, the Pistons. So
You know, I mean, you think about it.
yeah,
Look at how many teams you got. Let's look at the Clippers with Kawhi Leonard.
Yeah.
We really don't hear much about it. Let's look at the Phoenix with their stars. Let's look at Wemby. You really don't hear much. You want to know why? Because they're more involved with team ball. They're more involved with, I may be the name of this team or the
Right.
face of this team,
right.
but I got 14 other guys right by my side.
Right.
And this is about winning
So-
championships.
We're getting close to March Madness. Is there any teams on you guys' radar that you say we need to look out for?
Not right now.
No one that sticks out to you.
Nope, not right now.
No one.
We didn't talk about, while we were on the NBA for a second,
Okay.
the Trae Young trade to DC.
Wow.
I like Trae Young.
I mean,
I don't know if it'll help.
I don't think he's he's not old. He's only 27.
Yeah.
But of course, you know, he's not going to get reevaluated to even come back to maybe after the All-Star break. Did they trade for him because they want to build something there?
Right.
Dude, I think with
He's a good point guard.
with Alex Sarr and some of them young kids they got, I think they might be leaning towards
And
trying.
then, well, look at it from this standpoint because Trae Young's a good leader. Wouldn't you, if you got a young team, have a veteran come in there he's a great point guard, have a veteran lead that team like that?
Yeah.
So, college basketball, top 10. We got Arizona, 16-0. ISU, Iowa.
Iowa State lost last
They
night.
did lose.
again.
Okay. Connecticut 16-1. Michigan is up there 14-1. Purdue's 15-1. Duke is actually there 15-1 at number 6. Houston, who I picked last year, 15-1. Nebraska 16-0, and you know that rounds it.
Yeah, but who you picked last year?
Yeah. And you can't forget about Gonzaga. Gonzaga's there at 17-1, and then Vanderbilt 16-0.
Okay, I got to be honest about this. Until the Super Bowl's over,
I don't pay no attention.
I don't pay much
Well,
attention. I see the teams, but they don't really start playing until then.
Right.
Because by then you know who's gelled, what teams have gelled, what teams have.
Well, we
Right.
we see trends like Arizona's hot.
Right. I mean, because right
Duke
now
is
you're
always
looking,
going to be in it.
you're looking at the beginning of the season for these guys, and so yeah, they got a few more games left. But until you get after, they don't really get hot. It's just like baseball.
It's
Baseball
like-
doesn't get hot until
Yeah,
after all.
exactly.
Christ, Maryland's 0-6 in the Big Ten.
There.
They're 7.
Yeah.
What?
I mean, I think it's going to be a good con, but it depends now with the gambling and stuff. Maybe if they get all that stuff straightened out.
Hey, UVA is 14-2, and they're number 16 in the league.
Okay.
Cavaliers. Okay, so I just want to give just a split second because it's coming up in a few weeks. All right, then we got Daytona the week after the Super Bowl, so that's going to be NASCAR season.
Okay.
Who cares?
All right, who cares? But
Nobody watches fucking NASCAR.
Just-
Just, oh, look, left-hand turn. Oh, left-hand turn.
yeah,
Oh,
I will say it was a tragedy with Greg Biffle the other couple weeks ago, and someone actually just stole like $30,000.
Yeah, I saw that.
Isn't that awful?
Well,
Yeah.
that's Society Today, and
Yeah.
Society Today also.
And-
Hey, with Society Today, I will have to say this
All right.
before we go into one of our little, things that we're getting ready to do. I'd just like to say this. Spring is on the way, and with spring, a lot of people are getting hitched, getting married, falling in love, doing that thing. So I just got a suggestion. If you're looking to get married, try the Valley Bride. Morgan Beecher and her shop, the Valley Bride, at 3018 Shawnee Drive, Suite 4 in Winchester, Virginia. And so she deals with weddings and stuff
Right,
like
right.
that.
Yep.
I will say this, right now she is by appointment only, but you can find her on Facebook and Instagram.
Wow.
You can contact the Valley Bride at this number, 540-664-7580. That is 540-664-7580. If you're looking to get married,
Plus,
check out the Valley Bride.
plus engagements. People ought to get. Some people do engagements on Valentine's Day coming up also.
Yeah, but she deals with weddings right now.
Yeah.
She deals with weddings.
Engagements, which
So if you're
contributes
looking
more
to get
business for
married-
her. So,
So if you're looking to get married,
Yeah.
check out the Valley Bride with
All right.
Morgan Beechler. And
Before we jump off into the big topic,
okay.
yes,
I know and this is more towards you, Rick. I'm gonna start off with the Dodgers.
Okay.
Kyle Tucker, $60 million a year. They give this dude, and just take this into consideration. I'm a Yankees fan. Anthony Volpe is our shortstop.
right.
He makes probably $4.5 million a year.
Right.
Kyle Tucker had 3 more home runs and 1 more RBI than him last year. And the Dodgers give this dude $60 million a year. Where in the hell do they get the money?
Okay.
They gotta have 9 players making $40 million a year or more right now.
That's absurd.
There needs to be a hard cap in
I
Major
think-
League Baseball.
DJ,
This is what I
let me
see
say,
coming. December 1st, 2026, the CBA and Major League Baseball expires.
Exactly.
If I'm going to take the top teams out, the Yankees, the Mets, the Red Sox, the Blue Jays. I'm going to take the big market teams out,
The Cubs.
the Cubs. If I'm the Marlins, the Twins, the shitty teams that are small markets,
Tampa Bay. Yeah.
I'm saying, you know what? Fuck it. I'm pulling my team out, and we're going to go start our own shit somewhere else. Because this is getting fucking ridiculous.
I agree.
It feels like to me the Dodgers are portraying the Miami Heat of old.
How does anybody?
Yeah, but understand something about what you said with the Miami Heat.
They
They're bringing in the best.
They brought
players
in the
ever.
best. LeBron was the only player coming.
But it feels like
Chris
the same
Bosh was
story.
already going to Miami. Okay, Chris Bosh was already going. LeBron went to Miami because he knew Chris Bosh and him and Wade. It made the Super.
But
the
he
big
brought up
three.
a great fact
But-
last week also.
You
The
got
Dodgers should be bankrupt within
But
5-7
understand,
years.
in Florida they have no
So-
taxes,
Yeah.
so that's why a lot of
Miami can
players
do
go
it, yeah.
down there
Okay.
because they don't have to pay taxes.
The taxes,
But
of course.
the
Yes.
Dodgers signed Shohei Ohtani to a 10-year, $700 million contract. They deferred $68 million a year.
Yeah.
This guy is playing baseball right now for $2 million a season. He's getting $680 million is sitting in an account earning 5%.
Yeah.
So when that guy walks away, He's gonna.
He could buy.
How
Japan.
does that
He could buy
money?
Japan.
How does that money, since it's deferred? How does that money, after his contract expired, not hit their salary cap?
Shohei Ohtani.
They are deferring all this money, and it's not just show. Everybody they've signed, they are deferring money. In 10 years, they can't have
They
a
can't
fucking
continue.
dime. They
Well,
can't have
Aren't
shit.
we still paying Bobby Bonilla?
Yeah.
Yeah, I could. But
See what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Aren't the Mets
And
still
to go
paying
to
Bobby
and to
Bonilla?
bring up the Mets, they signed Bo Bichette, 3 years, $126 million.
That's crazy.
He can opt out after the first year for $5 million. So you all just paid this guy. I got it written down. Hold on. Where did I write it down? You were paying this guy $42 million for a
What?
1 year rental.
It's stupid.
He's going to opt out. He's going to opt out for $5 million after
Exactly.
his first year.
Yeah.
When the Mets do nothing, he's going to be like, "Fuck it, I'm gone."
So
But you all have to compensate Toronto draft picks because they offered him. They offered
Yeah.
him a contract. You know, they offered him arbitration.
Yeah, arbitration.
And he bounced. So you all are giving up probably 2 top picks,
Right.
first and fourth round, for a 1 year rental.
Mhm.
Unless you all can go out and make a huge run.
well, depends.
But they go back to the Dodgers. They also signed Edwin Diaz away from you all.
right.
When is
No, I
enough
agree.
enough? I mean, I'm all about win. I come from the Steinbrenner era Yankees.
Yeah.
It was you
You bought a championship.
yeah, you buy it. You're making money. But the league needs to say, for a better product, the league needs to say enough is enough.
No, I agree.
Who in the hell wants to go to watch a Colorado Rockies game when they go 20 and 142? Nobody wants to go watch a fucking baseball game there.
No, I agree. Yeah, I agree.
It's shit. The Dodgers are single-handedly ruining the game of
Yeah.
fucking
Yes,
baseball.
they are.
If I was the other 22 teams, let's just say there's 10 teams that say, you know, fucking, we're going to stay and fight with them.
Like the Cardinals.
I'm starting my own. I'm going to fucking Mexico or Japan.
Oh, no, I stay right here in the States. You know why?
Yeah.
Because there are going to be people who are going to buy it.
Yeah.
Because most average fans like us are going to say, you know what?
I like
Screw
that.
the big time.
Yeah.
We'll go here because that's
Yeah.
what they're starting to say now.
Yeah, it's fucking ridiculous, dude. The Dodgers are going to win 120 games next year.
But that's the thing because
They
they're a
just go
super
out and
team.
They just sign everybody. Oh,
Another
he's a free
contract.
agent. Fuck it, let's go get him.
So
150 million. Oh, there we got it going on.
like the Orioles, where are they Pete Alonso money? What's going on? Like all that.
But you see, that's
Well,
what
the
we're talking about.
Orioles are a small market, but
Yeah.
they are spending, that is something is
They needed to do
Baltimore fans
They
will
need to
tell
do that.
you. They haven't done that shit since Albert Bell.
Yeah.
I mean, you can't say that Chris Davis signing was big.
I was going
You
to
know.
bring up Chris Davis, but
You know, when they signed Albert Bell back, you know, that they
The
haven't
Indians, yeah.
done anything big like that.
They haven't done Dodger
Years.
status. That's what you're saying.
Yeah.
They haven't done Dodger
absolutely.
status.
But I mean, they're
So-
still not going to be they'll probably be in the top 20 or top
So-
15, you know.
We all are on the same page of rooting against the Dodgers next year, right?
It's not
Well,
rooting
you
against
should
the
be as
Dodgers.
pissed as
I am.
It's not the fact
That's
that
what I'm saying
I
because
could
now
care less that they're going to win another. I don't give a shit. They're
Right.
ruining the game.
Yeah.
Is what they're doing.
yeah, they are. Rooting.
The same. I mean, when we're looking at pro sports right now, period.
Yeah.
And I'm talking the big three.
Yeah.
Baseball, football, and basketball. Right. Besides gambling and contracts, free agency. You know, it was said years ago. What movie was it? It was The Last Boy Scout. When they first talked about it, about the injury reports and stuff like that.
Yep.
So gamblers can. And one guy had said it. He said free agency has ruined the game.
I mean, I want to ask you all a question. There we go. This is Kyle Tucker's stats. Okay. I want to see his career. You're telling me this is his career, 8 years.
Yeah.
He is a 273 hitter,
Right.
147 homers, 490 RBIs, 119 stolen bases.
Okay.
That's worth $60 million a year. Imagine what Ted Williams, Babe Ruth, Lou Gehrig, Mickey Mantle,
Ricky Anderson.
Ricky Henry, what them
Yeah.
guys would make in today's baseball.
Yeah.
I mean, this
But they produced.
this guy has led the league in 2 categories in his entire career. One year he hit 6 triples. That led the league in
Right.
triples.
Okay.
And then one year he had 112 RBIs, led the league. That dude is not worth.
I don't think he's
That's below average, really, back in the
it's-
day.
below average.
I mean, the guy hit
257.
He hit 266 last year, and you're giving him $60 million a year?
Yeah.
Well, what has happened
Hold the
is,
hell on,
that's
dude.
266.
because
Yeah.
what has happened is the MLB, Major League Baseball, instead of, they have settled for mediocrity.
Yeah, 294 is his highest batting average in a season. 294.
We would love to see the Tony Gwynn's come
Well, the thing is,
Pete
when we all played, here's to me is what the
Kirby
Major
Puckett.
League Baseball has done.
So
They have taken a statistic. If you get 1 hit out of 10, that's good.
Yeah.
They have taken that statistic. Hey, we get 1 hit out of 10.
we could get one hit out of 10.
If it's a home run, it counts as more.
Right.
But think about it. We could get one hit out of 10.
But what I'm saying is they've taken that
If we're
statistic
lucky, I'm just saying.
because if you hit, no longer is hitting 300, what we want.
Yeah.
Hey, we'll take the very minimum out of what you can get.
Right.
So if you're hitting almost near the Mendoza line,
Yeah.
if you're hitting near the Mendoza line, it's the only time we really have a problem. As long as you're above the Mendoza line, hey, we're good.
Yeah.
Pitching has gone down.
Pitching.
Everything has gone down in every sport. The level of play is eroding.
Eroding. Yes, exactly.
And I do believe it has a lot to do with money.
Yep.
It has a lot to do with, with perceptions,
Yeah.
or coaching.
Yep.
Has a lot to do with greed.
Yep.
Has a lot to do with players not wanting to get their asses out there and actually work.
Now,
All right. The Yankees gave Trent Grisham $22 million a year.
Yeah.
They signed, they offered him, he took it. That dude hit 34 home runs with 74 RBI. He had more homers, more RBIs, and he hit 235.
okay.
So what's he going to demand next year? If the Dodgers set that table to give Kyle Tucker 60, Trent
What?
Grisham, if he repeats, he should make
What we
$100
need-
million.
And if his agent is paying attention, his agent
I
is
will
going to say that.
this. I want to see what we need to see is more emotion and more heart. Rick, can you bring up the Josh Allen interview after the game last night?
Oh, the dude was in tears.
Exactly. That's what the 3 sports of the world need to watch. People like this have heart. You know what I'm saying? That's what people like this can change the format, can change the landscape. I'm sure you guys agree with me on this one. I even was like, oh shit, that's awful.
Dude, I would give
know.
anything to go play one 9-inning game on a Major League Baseball field.
Right.
I would play for free. I mean, you can see the guys just.
He's taking it to heart. He's taking it hard.
Extremely difficult.
That's all on
I feel like I let my teammates down tonight. Your emotion.
You don't see that shit.
You don't see that anymore.
For us is what just missed opportunities throughout the game.
But they will be better next year. So
I hate how it ended, and that's it's gonna stick with me for a long time.
You know what? I'm sorry, I gotta take this off, but I'm gonna say something here.
Okay.
I really do want to address this.
Okay.
And then we'll go to our food topic.
Yeah.
For anybody, and I say this sincerely to those people on ESPN, the race
Yeah.
baiters, that was a leader.
yeah, he is a leader.
That was a leader who owned up,
Yeah, he owned up to
took
the situation.
responsibility, but also showed I really wanted to win this game.
He did. Yeah.
Who put a team on his shoulders, fell short because he doesn't have the weapons that other people have, Ryan Clark.
Yeah. Exactly. I agree with that.
And he did what he could do. And that's just what I want to say about it. That's a good interview. That was a good post
That
interview.
was, yeah.
We've never really,
Yeah.
you don't see that.
No.
And that to me,
But I
right
wanted
there,
to bring that up with the comments with the eroding and all that stuff.
yes.
What
I
can
like
stop
that.
the eroding is players like that in all formats to come to have more heart in the situation.
I agree with that.
Okay.
And so
Nobody cares anymore. They're
No.
getting a fucking check. That's the only thing they give a shit.
that was the biggest thing you could have said.
There-
Nobody
there
cares
is-
anymore.
There is nothing left.
Oh,
There is nothing left now.
And so let me run down a good shout out to all these people, and then we'll run down our last subjects for today. Anytime Fitness. That's
Anytime.
one right there. And matter of fact, you met a guest who's going to be
Oh, we
appearing.
have a guest.
from
You
Anytime
guys
Fitness.
know, but the viewers don't know. He'll be on Super Bowl Sunday. Chris Brunn, he's a local musician. I have cards in my pocket to hand both you guys. He's a legitimate musician, and he has a great voice, and he's a good talent. So we'll bring him on the show on Super Bowl Sunday for you guys to watch.
And hopefully he'll strum a few tunes for us while he's here and all that. And then we're also giving our shout outs to the restaurants because you'll love today's subject on this. Las Truncas, Jersey Mike's in Woodstock, Spelunkers, and Melting Pot Pizza, also TGIF and Front Royal, Paradise and Renosas. In Winchester, also Jimmy John's and Chick-fil-A, CC Pizza, and Buffalo Wild Wings, also in Winchester. And as we come all the way around to Strauss Vegas, Virginia, we will say this. We have to give a shout out to the Strasburg Diner and also the Great Wall Chinese Restaurant, the Queen Street Diner, Box's Pizza,
Yep.
Doggery, Box Office Brewery, Melt Pizza, Rise and Recovery. When you don't feel comfortable with talking to your family about your addictions and how they affect you, well, even if you don't understand how addiction is affecting you, look up Rise and Recovery with Cass Atkins. She is a specialist in this with addictions and things, and you can talk to her, and she understands the root problems of addictions and can help you on that cause. Check out Rise and Recovery, and also check out Strasburg Midget Youth Football. Support that league when football season comes around. They teach football from the ground up. And last but not least, yesterday I was there refereeing and coaching. My team won by 3. I will say that.
I see you working. I see you working.
So the 3
And
for
so-
draining the rain.
And we won the game by 3. And Rob Beester and Upward Sports, we just like to thank him. Support that program, please, ladies and gentlemen. I referee and coach there. As a matter of fact, we've been invited to do a live there, so we're going to do that shortly. I don't know if it'll be next week or the week after, but we're going to do one there at Upward Sports. And just to show you what it's all about when they're teaching the kids from the ground up, how and the structure, and also so you can get to see we have fun.
Yeah.
And also support Upward Sports, please. Whether it be with your time or with donations, support Upward Sports, So I wanted to run that down.
Exactly.
But as you notice, I ran down the food part
Yep.
because there's something I wanted to talk about.
Okay.
Ben had brought this up to me. Well, he brought this up to all of us last week.
Okay.
What is in our
Okay, I've written this down just off the top of my head. Anyone think this is so crazy that food covered in poison pesticides has no special label, but food with no poison has to be labeled as organic.
Okay.
But food with poison has to be labeled as organic. That's what.
Okay, now I
So
can
we're
read
looking at the 2 issues here. We have meat, and then we have the veggies and everything else.
Okay. Now I can read this to you, and I'm going to read
Okay.
a bit of it to you because I think this is important for people to
Look at the
understand that we're
price
talking
difference.
about our food,
Yeah.
of what we're eating. So,
Are we eating people?
what is in our
Okay,
foods
I
that
sent you guys videos of that.
what are we eating? What is in our foods that we don't know about? Now, this I'm going to actually read off. I went through this. I looked this up. Our current food systems are failing on multiple fronts.
Yeah.
On the human side, poor diets have overtaken tobacco as the leading cause of disease and premature death worldwide.
But that usage went down.
Rates of heart disease, diabetes, and certain cancers are rising at alarming levels, fueled by highly processed foods, excess red meat, and diets low in fruits, vegetables, and whole grain.
So eat more chicken.
The commission estimates that shifting to healthier diets could prevent around 15 million premature deaths annually.
Wow.
So we're looking at our food and what's in it. Now I'm going to skip some of this because this is very important.
I mean, I understand that eating better, but have you went to the grocery store lately and tried to eat healthy?
Yes, it's expensive as hell.
Yeah, dude, it takes
outrageous.
your already high grocery bill
Doubles
and
it.
doubles it.
Doubles it.
And the bad part about it is the stuff you got to eat
Mhm.
that's healthy
Yeah.
has no shelf life.
Okay, let me bring that
You know
up.
what I'm saying? It has no shelf life.
Perfect example, a shelf life of 5 to 6 days, the bag salad.
Yeah.
Okay, you can buy, let's say you have a salad each for each 5 days a week, for each after work. That cost me $32.
Yeah.
$32 for 5 bags of salad.
Well, I mean, all prices went up on food, period, wherever you go. And we've talked about this, about how they're feeding and everything
But
else.
the way the
$30.
world is now,
Yeah.
it's all about convenience.
Yeah,
You're spending $32
Close
a
to
day
$32.
just for one dinner.
if you factor
If
in
you think
meat and
You can drive to McDonald's,
Right.
swipe your card for $9, get you a burger, fries, and a drink, and it doesn't impede your day. You don't have to take the time to cook it, make it, whatever.
but then that's the trade back and forth.
That's the reason the United States is where it's at.
But then you look at Richard Simmons that passes away early,
You passed away early.
but he didn't live as long as he wanted. He thought he would live.
Well, nobody lives as long as they want to.
Exactly. But that's my next point, longevity. It's like we have a cutoff point on longevity.
That's. I'm not
That's
saying.
life, though.
I mean, I do
Exactly.
eat like crap, but I do eat healthy.
We all eat like crap.
I mean, me and the wife went to Outback yesterday. I had a salad,
Yeah, you always eat.
followed by mashed potatoes and a steak.
I
You know,
had a steak this week, so I mean, you know, I love my steaks.
But you have to enjoy yourself along the way in life.
I'm here one time.
Yeah.
You know, you think about it.
I mean,
We're already past middle age.
Yeah, I mean, dude, we're over halfway through our time here. You know what I'm saying?
and me sooner than y'all, but still.
Not necessarily.
No, 35 basically is middle age now. Right?
It-
35, 36. Right?
You can't live every day worrying about shit.
Yes.
You're going to go when you're going to go.
Yes.
I agree.
You know, your heart only has so many beats.
Mhm.
There's so much shit that's out of your control. We drive vehicles.
Mhm.
How often are we in our cars?
A lot.
There is 7.9998 billion other people that are doing the same thing we are. We can't control what they do.
That's true.
Someone
We could be
gets-
walking down the street through beautiful Strauss Vegas, Virginia, and a daggone stray car just
Someone
Can't
falls asleep with the
you
wheel.
can't
That's it.
control it. Why? But the food thing is crazy because we've talked about it before.
Yeah.
There's a lot of people in the United States of America.
How are they feeding everybody?
Where are you telling me that Idaho, all them places out in the Midwest, them
North
states
Dakota,
are nothing but just fields?
Montana.
Yeah. It takes I work in the food service industry.
Right.
I get rail cars and trailers full of French fries every day.
Wow. But
I'm
that's
not talking like 3 or 4. I'm talking a lot.
a lot of French fries, onion rings.
That's a lot of goddamn potatoes.
Yeah.
Plus, they're still selling bags of potatoes in all the grocery stores.
Yeah.
Where in the hell does all this shit come from?
But the thing is, now I will say that I can see vegetables more than I can see livestock.
Yeah.
See what I'm saying? I can see us doing that with
So-
vegetables more than I can see livestock.
Okay, here's the
I'm
stat.
not saying it's not. I see where you're going. I'm
If
just saying
there's
because
8 million people in this world,
yeah.
Right.
then there has to be 78 million cows per year.
See what
You know
I'm saying? Yeah.
Right.
What's it might
Where's
be
it coming from?
maybe the 80-20, the 91-9, maybe that's the actual just percentage of actual meat that's in there. It might only be 9% meat and 91% filler. You know what I'm saying?
What with?
What the hell? I don't get it. It makes you really think.
Yeah, that's the whole thing.
Okay, so we have 343 to 349. Okay, let's say top number 350 million people in the U.S. As of July 1st, 2025, cattle 9.94 million head of cattle or calves in the U.S.
Yeah, that's nowhere near.
What's
enough.
in our food, ladies and gentlemen?
What is going on?
Think the place, and you see it. Africa is how much of that continent is desert. That's why everybody is starving over there.
Dirt.
Canada is basically all friggin' snow and ice.
But yeah, Africa's, look, we say desert, but yeah, it's the most richest with minerals,
Yeah.
oil, all that, and yet nobody's tapping into it because they're trying to isolate it and keep it for themselves.
Henceforth, we're trying to get Greenland.
Look,
Okay.
I've said it. You can call me, here comes the tinfoil hat. You can
Is
call
it
it
like-
conspiracy all you want.
Are we witnessing Napoleon actions?
No, what you're witnessing is you're witnessing prophecy. Fulfilling
Prophecy.
itself.
Yes. That's what yeah.
What is happening is all these things, we're talking about it right now. So what you're actually talking about is an upcoming famine, is what you're talking
So we're going to run out of food.
about. I'm not saying, I'm just saying
We
what you're
could.
saying.
We could run out of food tomorrow. It's
Exactly.
crazy.
It could happen anytime.
But if you think about it, look at our streams. Barely there, and what's
So
in there is
look at
probably
the
poison.
Shannon. Dude, the Shannon. It's not even a river anymore.
Exactly, it's not even a stream.
You could take that.
So
You
it's
could
just a
take
wet
the width.
walkway.
You could take the width of the Shenandoah River over here, and make it half,
Yes.
and it's probably still not 6 foot deep.
Yes, exactly.
You know, other than in places.
Do you
got
remember
places-
as a kid, I used to canoe down the river.
That's what I'm
It used to be a
saying.
lot deeper.
Oh, yeah.
That's what we're
20,
saying.
30 years
Yeah.
ago. And it was
That's what we're talking about.
now
Everything is
you
eroded.
it's a rocks, it's just rocks
Now-
there.
And a lot of it probably has to do with erosion because the banks wash out.
Yeah.
Eroding,
So the eroding,
Erosion.
you know, so
Eroding.
it is getting wider,
Yeah.
but it's not beneficial. But dude, when I was a kid growing up, like you said, I remember we never had the moss. Like you go down there now in July and August when we
That's
ain't
all
had
you
no rain,
see.
and it's just green and it's so thick, it like the water doesn't move.
Yeah, stagnant.
You know, it's just it's crazy.
So what happens when we have more data centers that require more water? Is it going to make the situation worse? We got one coming maybe here, right? I had to bring it up.
No, you're bringing up a
They
valid
require
point.
a lot of water to run,
You're bringing up valid points.
which brings up more taxes and more payments for everyone to pay for.
But it's the same thing. Look, it's the same thing with beating businesses. Okay.
Yeah.
Every year, businesses, what happens?
Yeah.
Insurance time comes around.
Yeah.
You get a raise, insurance goes up.
Yes, every year.
Okay? It's the same thing. All this is happening because it's all politically done. It's about money and power. The whole thing, everything is about money,
So
greed, and power.
in a fantasy world, let's say everyone decided to only eat one meal a day. Everyone fasted.
Good luck with
I
that.
couldn't do it.
I couldn't
But
do
if
it.
everyone fasted, wouldn't we have better health, which will affect
I
the
can tell you
insurance?
what's going to happen
And
the
the
minute
house-
I walk in the door of my house this morning.
Yeah.
I'm going to get my daggone skillet out. I'm
You're
going to
gonna make
fry me up probably 2 pounds of bacon. I'm going to get me probably 4 eggs. I'm going to fry my eggs in bacon grease once my bacon is done.
Yeah.
And I'm going to dump all that on a plate. And I'll fix the wife something too. You know,
There you go.
whatever she wants. She can have 2 or 3 pieces of bacon.
Right.
You know, if she wants
You heard that? You should have
But
2 or 3
that-
of these.
Beauty.
I'm going to sit there and I'm going to eat a pound of bacon. and
That's
I'm
the
gonna have
beauty of America.
4
We can do what we
greasy
want.
ass fried eggs, and then I'm going to go sit on the couch
But
and get ready to watch football.
But that's why we live in a country.
I can tell you what I'm going to do.
Yeah, we can do that.
I'm going to sit here after this is all over, of course. No, I'm going upstairs. I'm going to sit here and I'm going to get me a big bowl of Raisin Bran because I love
Right.
Raisin Bran. Either Raisin Bran or Captain Crunch, 1 or 2, depends on which
I like
side
Captain
got decided.
Me personally, I just had yogurt, chia seeds, and blueberries.
And then I'm gonna ask the wife what she wants, and then whatever comes out of it, I may cook some breakfast,
Yeah.
or I may go get something. But either way, what's gonna happen is I'm gonna come back,
But you
lay my
guys,
black behind down, and watch a little football,
you
and fall
guys-
asleep, and let it watch me, and then get up and go to work.
but you guys could substitute all that with just you get the same protein from a couple hard-boiled eggs.
How
You get
often,
protein from eating the daggone worm.
how
Yeah.
often when you're on the farm, do you pack like peanut butter and jelly sandwiches and take them with you if you know you're going to be out there for a while?
You have to.
See,
I mean, that's the thing. But I will say this: I've looked this up because you were talking about it.
So
The
when I go
foods-
when I go to the garage, I'm in there turning wrenches. I get, you know what I do? 465-5125. You deliver me a pepper, and I don't even wash my hands.
wow.
I'm sitting out and turn around. Take me,
You know what that number
give me a
is?
slice of
Said,
pizza.
zeros. Zeros. I was just there.
Oh, I knew as soon as he said it.
Yeah.
51.25.
Great food. I had their steak and cheese yesterday. It's phenomenal.
Oh yeah, there's
I said 51.25. Yeah, I already know that number.
you know, here I am, grease covered hands and everything. I ain't taking time to stop. I ain't got time to stop. I got too much shit to do because we're on the go all the time.
Yeah.
And when you're on the go
So
all the
let's say-
time, what is the easiest thing to do?
That would be.
Hit that drive-through and get it in between stops.
Yes,
But
indeed.
wouldn't that be awful if we actually ran out of food? That would be the end of the world.
Well, the good thing about it is we're not going to run out of food.
I don't think so.
No, we wouldn't run out of food.
We would.
Yourself, myself.
We have other
I'm
ways.
sure
other
Rick, if
means.
it come down to it, Rick could come up and shoot a deer. We
Yeah,
know
it's-
how
it's
to
not-
forage.
yeah.
We know how to
You know how to
forage
kill
for
it.
ourselves. We know how to
You gotta
forage for
have
ourselves. You know how many people in these big cities that don't know how to do shit for themselves? I can ride a daggone horse over to the creek there by your house,
Yeah.
throw a worm on a hook, and catch me some trout and feed
And
myself.
you don't, and it's free.
No, it's not free because you got to have a damn license.
Well, yeah. So
You got to pay. You got to get a fishing license to hunt what nature provides for you.
like you brought up, people have to pay to fish.
Yeah.
When we talk about the food here, because we're still on it, I know y'all that's what y'all talking about. I just found something here. I'm going to read this out. On the environmental side, because that's what you basically saying here.
Yeah.
On the environmental side, food production is a heavy burden on the earth. Farming contributes nearly 30% of greenhouse gas emissions, drives 80% of global deforestation, consumes 70% of freshwater resources, and is the leading cause of biodiversity loss. This is what this is saying. Fertilizer and pesticide pollutes rivers and oceans,
Yeah.
creating dead zones where marine life cannot survive. The pressure is immense and the limit of the planet are being breached.
Yeah.
But this is not only an ecological problem, I should say, it's also a justice problem. This is the key. The benefits and burdens of the environmental footprint of diets, while nearly half of humanity cannot afford healthy food. Millions of food system workers, of farmers and factory laborers,
Yeah.
earn below living wages, often in the weight
Yes.
of both let me restate that. Factory laborers earn below living wages, often in unsafe conditions. Women in marginalized communities are disproportionately affected, carrying the weight of both economic exploitation and nutritional insecurity. That says something.
Wow.
I'm not making breakfast for her. I got to make her homemade chicken soup.
Hey, that is,
Mama's feeling under the weather.
That's,
hey, chicken soup is good for the soul, especially when it's homemade. I
But
can tell you that.
People don't realize how much money you can save by putting a little effort in. The 8 tomato plants that Mark Capozio gave me last year and the 2 cucumber plants, I ate off that all year.
right.
And this is how much effort I put into it.
You just.
I went out in my backyard because you remember in the spring planting season, it rained like every damn
Oh,
day.
yeah.
I went out there and just took a square point shovel and I knocked the grass off the top of my yard.
Planted it.
And then I stuck the shovel in the ground. I went like this, and I stuck them in the ground. And I put cages around them, and I walked away. I let Mother Nature do its thing. I was giving tomatoes away.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was
remember
giving
that.
cucumbers away.
But I will say this, because this is the thing that we were talking about when we talked about it. It says the wealthiest 30% are responsible for around 70% of the environmental footprints of diets. See, once again, it goes
Okay.
back
So
to all that.
I mean, yeah, it's you go out to them fancy ass restaurants. They bring you a big ass plate about like this, and it's got two little pieces of fish and like 4 green beans. And that's $79. And them motherfuckers are sucking it up. You know how many of them plates I'd have to get my fat ass full before I left?
I'd be poor.
Since I haven't drank, and I've quit dipping stuff,
right.
I have replaced all that with food.
But that's
And
good.
it's not good stuff. I'm eating empty calorie shit. I snack all the time.
I do too.
I'm talking Twinkies, coffee cakes.
I got some upstairs right now. Want me to
you
bring
know,
one?
Yeah, so I try to better myself by cutting out
Yeah.
stuff
Yeah.
that has a long-term effect on my body.
Right.
But I'm just filling it with the same damn shit.
So
That's all.
You know
That's
what
all.
I'm
the
saying?
thing is, and you really don't want to go to the alternative of just sunflower seeds and almonds all the time.
No,
And I like those too.
I like
I
it.
am still looking for a set of teats on a fucking almond.
A set of what?
Teats.
Oh yeah, the almond milk. Actually, I have.
Where the fuck do you get?
Okay, guys, you
Where's
guys
the
are gonna laugh
where's the
at
set
me
of
for-
tits on a fucking almond to pump
Well,
milk out of that
soybeans. I haven't seen one on that.
Yeah, there ain't.
I actually do my smoothies with almond milk.
I mean, I'm not saying that it's bad.
It's good for you, actually.
I mean, I know how they do it. They crush it and all
I
that.
get the vanilla flavor, but if I ever do drink it,
Right.
but there ain't a fucking teat one on a goddamn
Right.
nut.
I'm sorry. I just
Yeah.
don't get into the soy milk
Well,
and
most of the time, your
almond
fruits,
milk.
your frozen fruits are better than actually buying the fruits you just see like at room temperature.
Well, I've
Well,
learned.
yeah, because it's not covered in wax and all
Yeah.
that other
Well, you see,
shit.
this is another thing I've learned too when you're dealing with your foods. Certain foods, like what me and my wife will do, you take like chicken.
Right.
I'll let chicken if I buy it from the store. If I
Right.
buy it that morning, it's set out all day,
Right. Right.
room temperature, relaxes the muscles.
Yeah.
Makes it. That actually, a lot of people don't realize if you do your food room temperature,
Right.
let it set and get that room temperature to relax the muscles and the meat,
Right.
you actually get better flavor.
I do that with anything. I do that with any
Right.
meat except for fish.
Right.
I
Yeah.
will not do it with fish.
Well, and you can't with them,
Yeah.
but with the other meats you can, and it actually brings out the flavor,
Anything I throw
tenderness,
on my smoker is
all that.
anything I set on that I put on my smoker has been sitting out, and it if it's 70 degrees in my house, it's probably 68 degrees by the time I put it on.
Right.
I'll let it get up to room temperature.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And a lot of people don't realize that's what works. So as we, talking about the food subjects and what's going on, certain things you can do to eat healthier.
Yeah.
Because to be quite honest, I do see a famine coming. I see
Yeah.
it coming because of the point that, and maybe not for maybe us,
No.
or maybe I'm saying
I
what
would
I'm
say
seeing.
not in our generation.
I'm saying what I'm seeing
We'll see.
is what's going on in the world today, especially here in the United States. Things are getting kind of dicey, okay? And with all that, things are going to have to be done. And usually when things like this happen in the world, what's the first thing they hit? Food. Food's always the first thing.
Yeah.
Every disaster or every controversy in a country or a nation, food is always the first thing to get hit.
Yeah.
Because if you starve a person, if you can starve a nation, you can starve a people, and you can starve them out.
I don't remember where. I don't know.
So
I'm at a loss. We as a country worry too much about shit outside of our own borders.
Got
yeah,
it?
we need to focus more on our own.
I understand the feed the children, all this shit, but
Got it.
Yeah.
we go out, we declare war on the country. We go over there, we kick the dog shit out of them.
Yeah.
We totally wipe it out, and then we turn around and we send them money to rebuild after the fact. Or the 50% of the good people over, they're still good. We worry about taking care. If we're declaring war on somebody, it's for a reason. We go over, we do what we're supposed to do, and then we come home. We don't try to rebuild. Their rebuilding is on them. You know what I'm saying? But
Palantir. They need to do that.
it doesn't make sense
Yeah.
why we're worried about if the kids in Chile or Venezuela or wherever have food. We have enough people in our own damn country that ain't got a damn meal.
All right, I want to bring up the term. It's almost like the new Skynet.
Yeah.
Have you looked into Palantir at all?
Uh-uh.
We need to. It's just simple. It's used by the everyone. It's like the new AI Skynet of Terminator. I swear to God, I know it may sound like crazy here, but it looks like something is going on here.
I'll be back.
How do we die? Type of situation.
All we need is time travel now.
We need time travel.
Arnold will come save us.
Well,
John Connor.
did y'all ever hear the speech by Paul Harvey?
I used to love listening. to
I do like Paul Harvey.
You ever heard If I Were the Devil speech?
Oh my gosh, was that back in the 50s?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, where it's projecting the future and it
Yeah.
looks so obvious.
I'm gonna play this for everybody to hear it
Right.
again and understand what you're living in.
If I were the devil, if I were the devil, if I were the prince of darkness, I'd want to engulf the whole world in darkness, and I'd have a third of its real estate and 4/5 of its population, but I wouldn't be happy until I had seized the ripest apple on the tree, thee. So I'd set about, however necessary, to take over the United States.
Right there.
I'd subvert the churches first. I'd begin with a campaign of whispers. With the wisdom of the serpent, I would whisper to you as I whispered to Eve, do as you please.
Huh.
To the young, I would whisper that the Bible is a myth. I would convince them that man created God instead of the other way around. I would confide that what's bad is good and what's good is square. And the old, I would teach to pray after me, Our Father, which art in Washington. And then I'd get organized. I'd educate authors in how to make lurid literature exciting so that anything else would appear dull and uninteresting. I'd threaten TV with dirtier movies and vice versa. I'd peddle narcotics to whom I could. I'd sell alcohol to ladies and gentlemen of distinction. I'd tranquilize the rest with pills. If I were the devil, I'd soon have families at war with themselves, churches at war with themselves, and nations at war with themselves, until each in its turn was consumed. And with promises of higher ratings, I'd have mesmerizing media fanning the flame.
I'm gonna stop it right there.
If I were the devil, I would encourage schools to refine young intellects.
When was that aired?
That was in 1965, 2 years
Wow.
before I was born.
Wow, that was 60 years ago.
And he was hitting because all media does is fan the flame.
Fan the flame.
That's
That
why I stopped it right there,
was
because
60
what we're
years
talking
ago.
about.
60 years ago.
I mean, he's right on
So-
point. He's right on point. I mean, he hit the blueprint, and people don't see it. I sit there and look. Take a look at what you're eating. Take a look at what you're seeing. Take a listen to what you're hearing, because what's going on out there, outside, is actually, I keep telling people, it's biblical prophecy coming to light. You just have to understand it. But this is definitely hitting right on point. Everything that's going on. I like what you said. We worry about other countries instead of what's happening here. You take what happened up in Minneapolis
Yeah.
with the fraud. And let me say this for all Virginians. It ain't going to get any better here, because Abigail Spanberger is right up there with the rest of them. I hate to tell you. She's right up there with the rest of them. So it ain't going to get any better here. Matter of fact, if you see your taxes start to hike up, blame yourself for those who voted for it. So I'm going to tell you that. And because this is not a political thing, y'all people think it's political. This has nothing to do with politics. This is about good and evil.
Yeah.
And none of y'all are seeing it. That, and I'm not talking about Republic. I'm talking about good and evil, because it's
Yeah.
bad on both sides. You just have to pick out which is the lesser devil. And a lot of y'all are picking out the worst of the devils. I'm just saying, it's true.
Yeah,
Picking out the worst of the devil.
Yeah, they're all in the same bed, right?
Yeah. The Deep South is the Deep South. Look, Washington is crooked no matter which side it leans.
Government as a whole is
It's
crooked.
crooked, right? No
It
matter
doesn't
which side it leans, because it's not for the people. The government is for the elite. Look at what's going on. It's always the elite who survive, and the rest. I'll send y'all Tim Wise. I will send y'all, and I grant y'all. Please listen to what he says, because he breaks down what's going on in America. And I mean, if you actually see, and this was done a while back, but he's telling the truth.
Now,
This is about elite power.
if you look at the government as a whole, I mean, they're seeing all these social media outlets, everyone saying their piece, and it's just, you know,
I'll give you a good instant about elite power.
yeah.
And this is just for people's sake to listen. BJ, if you were caught trafficking a child, what would you tell me? Just you who you are right now. What do you think will happen to you?
Oh, I'm getting married.
Yeah, that's it.
Getting married?
I'm getting married.
So let me ask this question: why didn't Clinton show up to
They're here.
their
Yeah.
hearing?
But the thing
And I
is,
can guarantee ain't nothing going to happen to him.
but the thing is, the elite people are not even trying to hide it anymore.
That's what I'm getting at.
Yeah, exactly.
They're flaunting it right in front of your
Yeah,
face.
exactly.
And there's nothing we can do about it, because you want to know why? Because you got too many people that want to say, "Oh, well," and this is going to get people offended. But I'm just going to put it out there. "Oh, well, they're killing illegal immigrants and stuff like that." No, y'all don't see. What people aren't seeing is 15 years ago, Obama said the same thing. After he left office, Bush said the same thing. After he left, every president has said the same damn thing. So why is everybody villainizing one person who decided to do it? They all did it. If you look at the statistics, Obama deported more illegal immigrants than any president. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
People aren't paying attention. They're going by facts. Don't care about feelings, and they're worried about their damn emotions.
Wow.
And if it doesn't agree with what they feel, instead of what's right, we're going to sit here and say, "Look, what happened up in Minnesota? Let's take Nicole. What's her name? Renee Good or whatever her name was. Let's take what happened there as an instance of what's going on." I'm not saying that she deserved to die.
It was a tragedy.
It was a tragedy.
Yeah.
Nobody deserves to die.
Exactly.
Nobody deserves to get shot, killed. I mean, I wouldn't wish that on anybody. But let's stop with the narrative that, "Oh, she was trying to get away." No, she turned her car into an officer.
Yeah.
She hit an officer. And for the mayor to say, "Oh, that hit was nothing but like hitting your hip on the driver." Have you been hit by a car before? I had a friend get hit by a car before. I had two of them get hit by a car before. And both of them said it didn't feel good. And both of them, by chance, at the time when they got hit, they didn't just get right up. They laid there for a while. He was getting hit by a car. He did what he was supposed to do. Let's ask this question.
If the person's intentions, if she didn't turn that
I
car,
don't even care about her intentions. If
Well,
you're a mother, a responsible mother of two,
yeah.
you shouldn't have been there in the first place.
Yeah.
Let's think about the consequences and stuff like that. We're not thinking, we're taking emotions. When we see something, when we see a shooting, when we see a police officer interact, we're not looking at everything that goes around it.
think before you react.
Because we take the George Floyd thing, okay? They
Right.
turn that. "Oh, well, the cop killed him." Never mind that George Floyd was breaking the law.
Yeah.
But you see, this is what they do. This is what happens. Now, all of a sudden, you get certain news medias, "Oh, we'll throw race into it. That way it makes it even better."
Yeah.
Instead of anybody using common sense and thinking about what is done
Yeah.
and what is happening.
Yeah.
Instead of anybody doing that, we're taking what somebody else. We take what the media says. That's just like if anybody takes what we say. I'm not saying take what we say legit.
No.
Yeah, we
Look
have
it
to-
up. If you think we're wrong, look it up,
Yeah,
please.
yeah,
And if we're
please
wrong,
comment
please
on it.
call me out on it.
Run me down.
But you see, that's the problem. A lot of people go to a pastor and say what you just said was wrong.
The thing is,
See what's going to happen.
if we get better views from comments, we can better the way we present things to
And that's why we have that's why we do it the way we do it now.
right.
See what I'm saying? Things happen because you have to take constructive criticism. You have to look at everything in a whole. And you have to think about your decisions that you do. The problem with America is a lot of people ain't making good decisions.
Yeah.
And a lot of people ain't following good decisions.
Yeah.
We're letting mainstream media tell us what we need to do and how we need to live.
Right.
And it's the worst thing that we could ever do.
Worse.
They say
They would
something.
be thinking New England would be doing shit.
Yeah. But I mean, with your power of suggestion, the way you have tried all day with
We
New
all have-
England,
We all have our favorites and everything.
Right.
Whatever.
but what I'm saying is,
Yeah.
we have to pay more attention to what's going on
Yeah.
with our food.
Yeah.
Pay attention to what's going on with our governments.
Yeah. So if everyone cut down on their screen times, would that?
I'm going to tell you what's going to
There's
be.
no way that would happen.
I work with a person who's a part-time teacher, and they do sociological studies. What they say is, and I caught myself, and if you actually pay attention, you'll catch yourself doing it. They said that nowadays, with the way we were raised, our attention span on a phone is only about, per subject, about 5 to 10 minutes, if that,
If that.
and you're scrolling. Because we've been conditioned to do that.
To keep doing that.
Our attention span.
It's a damn shame that kids nowadays,
And theirs is shorter.
they get a damn tablet put in their hands the minute they can start fucking walking.
But the thing is, ours may be 5 to 10 minutes. Their attention span is less.
But
Every
it's
1
less
minute
for
they're
every
flipping.
generation.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? So we've been programmed, we've been
Right.
led to do certain things that are habits that
Yeah.
it's hard to break unless you see it. And even when you see it, it's hard to break.
Yeah.
Because we've been so conditioned to do things a certain way. And I will agree, that Paul Harvey thing is basically right on point.
Man, look where you paused it.
Yeah.
It says, if I were the devil, I'd encourage schools to refine young intellects, but neglect discipline and emotions, and just let those run wild until you do it. They'd have drug sniffing dogs and metal detectors at every door.
And that's what's going on.
And you're right. That I wasn't thinking of stopping it
How
there.
long's it been since you've been to the elementary school?
Just recently, and they got the metal
dude.
detectors.
Yeah, well, they got the damn doors locked. You have to hit the button. They let you in the first door. You got to go to the window and check in.
Yeah.
And then they let you in. When we were kids growing up, there wasn't a door locked in that
Even a
building.
resource officer.
You know, and
I
that
got a
just
funny
goes to
story
show
about
you
that.
How bad it is.
I do have a funny story about when you said Sandy Hook Elementary School. And I said I've been there recently because what had happened was I got a call to pick Ace up. He was sick. And for 5 years, I've been going to Sandy Hook.
Now.
So guess what? I got to go pick Ace up because he's sick. I go up. I'm walking to the school. I'm ringing the bell. I go up. I say, can I have, came to pick up my grandson. What's his name? I gave him his name. All of a sudden, while she's looking it up, she says something to another. I see her say something about it. I said, well, he's in school here somewhere. He's called about he being sick.
Right.
All of a sudden, I see a police officer come around. He kind of looking. They're talking. I was like, hold up. I'm at Signal. I mean, he's at Signal. I'm at Signal 9. Where he's at. I'm thinking, calculating.
Oh no.
5 years. And I realized, she said, sir, what's his name again? I said, never mind. I'm at the wrong school. I've been coming here for 5 years. I forgot. He advanced up to the next school. So I'm picking my next up at the
Oh, my
wrong
gosh.
school.
Wow.
No wonder the officer came out looking like, hold up, you're out here to pick up some kid that
What's
we
going
don't
on?
have in this school?
Wow. Okay.
So you see how we've been programmed?
Because
that
we're
5
so stuck
years.
in that routine.
Yeah, 5 years going to Sandy Hook. I'll forget he graduated, and because I was so into it, I knew what he was at. I knew what school he was at, but
Right.
because I had traveled this so much, instead of going there, it was just automatic. Once I got there, make the turn.
Make that right.
Make that right.
Yeah, and it was just like, whoa.
Wow.
But we have been programmed to do things so much. A lot of us don't see it, and it's time. And really, we need to think about it. We need to actually get out of it, kind of fact check some things.
Well, get out of her comfort zone is what you're saying.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and that's the problem we have. We gotten into a comfort zone. I mean, you know, I asked myself, when's the last time I've done anything outrageous besides riding a cart in Lowe's? the
Yeah, that
other
looked
day?
great the other day. Like,
Man, I had fun on that cart. Man. Just wheeling that cart through
But you're
Lowe's.
but it's the kid.
Did you get on the little the electric cart?
No,
Well, no,
I got
that was
some,
like
you
a-
know, where you get the wood and
Lowe's,
stuff.
Lowe's.
And we were pulling it out. I decided I wanted to ride her.
Did Teresa sit you in the basket and push you around the store?
No, I pushed myself.
But yeah, you're being a kid again. It's your inner kid.
Hey, look, you
I
gotta have
remember
that shit
a lot.
exactly. You gotta have fun in
Dude,
life.
True Line Hill, when you come out and dude, stand on the back of that cart and just let it go.
I mean,
You jump off and stop it when you get to the
Yeah,
car.
I mean, I'm sure you heard. I'm doing the commercial. It's
Yeah,
the most wonderful
Yeah.
time. I'm having fun. That's what we're. I mean, you know, the thing is, through this show, doing all this. And by the way, ladies and gentlemen, we're coming to the end of the show, and we just add that on Facebook and YouTube, you like and subscribe. Share it with your friends. We're trying to help other businesses and stuff, and that's why we do the ads the way we do them now. And all those ads, and as we get more, we'll put them up there as that goes through. But patron these businesses that are local and stuff like that, and also look up Roger Kittles and the Kicker, and
Right.
look that up, because I'm telling you, it is a good device
It really
to use. But I want y'all to join us every Sunday and
Yeah.
look for our post and reels, because now that we've been invited to go out to other places and do lives, we will be doing some on Saturdays and having fun. As a matter of fact, who knows, it might be next Saturday, we might be doing Upward Sports, might be over there looking out at some of the basketball and stuff like that, which I hope we do. And I'll tell you what,
And
and
we
then
can
we'll,
shoot some hoops too. Okay.
I'll be out there dunking on all y'all.
he can't dunk. I tried it the
I'll
other
be
day. I
trying to drink
realized
some.
I
I'll
ain't
be
got
trying
hops
to do some Steph
anymore.
Curry threes.
I can barely touch the rim without hard impact. I
The
jump
good
up to
thing-
the rim.
good thing about them rims is they're adjustable.
Yeah, you can.
I
bring
can
it
lower
down.
that thing down to
Not the
7
one that
foot.
my kids
You can lower
play
down
on.
here, just-
Yeah, I know the other ones are adjustable. Yeah.
I'm throwing
Hey,
that.
Rob, we're going to have a one-on-one. Me and BJ, please put the rims down to 9 feet.
Dominique Wilkins.
And
Larry Bird versus
you can officiate.
Larry versus Dominic, Larry versus Magic. One or two. Which, by the way, ladies and
I'll be
gentlemen,
Steve
look
Nash.
up some of that. Look up some of the greatest trash talk stories on Larry Bird
All right.
and Michael Jordan. It's some of the greatest stuff you'll ever see. Look up some of the stuff like that on YouTube. And anything you got, man, before I close?
I'm good. I wanted to bring up one other. You guys look it up. Pretty crazy.
Palantir.
Yeah. It's in everything now.
Palantir.
Yeah. Palantir.
I'll look this up real quick.
Look it up real quick and just see how it's
Palantir.
influencing the new coming age of the future.
How you spell that?
P-A-N.
P-A-N.
Oh, P-A-L. Palantir. P-A-L-A-T-I-R, I believe. Oh, P-A-L. Oh, it's without the. Oh, P-A-L-A-N.
What is it?
Oh, there it is. Home Powder
There
software
it is.
real time. It's basically it's a
AI-powered automation for every decision.
So
This
think about
world is going AI.
Oh
and
my God! Get that crap off the screen.
Yeah, this world is trying to go AI, and I'm gonna tell you that is. Do y'all realize what that system is?
Skynet.
No, but do you realize
It
what that
reminds
system
me
is?
of that a little bit.
It's the world system. It's the worship of the beast, man.
There's a movie I'm going to go see this next week.
Terminator 2.
Oh, Mercy. Look it up. The Mercy.
Yeah,
Trial.
I see. There
And it's this guy who made the software. It's similar. It's like he makes the software and everything, and he's a cop.
And by the way,
But
there
now
is
he
a
gets-
series.
There's no judge or jury anymore. It's like-
Yeah, I've seen this. I've seen
and
this.
the computer is
Yeah,
is
it's a judge and jury. He's got a certain amount of time to clear
the
the
judge is going to murder you. I mean, the system is going to because they think that he murdered his wife. But he really didn't.
Well, can I say something then?
Yeah.
Have you noticed in basically every movie that they ever done that
Stuff kind of happens.
it actually happens?
Like stuff it's going to come about.
I believe there's a purge coming. It's already started, to be quite honest.
Wow. Okay.
Think about it.
Yeah.
I'm a conspiracy theorist, I know, but that's okay. You
Okay,
call me
let's-
right
let's-
after a
let's-
few.
Tune in next week.
Let's end the show on some good note here. Do you have any quote or anything to give this week?
Yeah, I have a quote. I have a good quote for everybody.
All right, you guys.
Don't go outside in the rain without an umbrella, and please don't eat yellow snow.
Ah, good one. I like that.
You asked for
Well,
it.
bad part about it is we got to get some snow for it to have yellow in it.
Yeah.
Okay, one thing I got. Life is about balance. Be kind to yourselves, but don't let people abuse you. And
Why'd you point at us when you said don't let people abuse you?
Well, according to my wife, she says we bullied them.
I know. According to mine
Okay,
too, she said you bullied.
trust and don't be deceived. Be content, but never stop improving yourself, people.
And for all you people who
All right.
believe what our wives say that we bully Ben, can I let y'all in on a little something? Y'all don't realize we're the ones being abused.
Oh, come on now.
We're the ones being abused. You
Yeah.
don't get the 30-something texts about New England
30.
or 40, maybe
Four,
100
I'm gonna
a
have to-
day.
I'm gonna have to cut it down a little
A
bit.
day. Oh yeah, what? Cut it down to 20?
Maybe one a week.
you couldn't cut it down to one a
I'm
week.
gonna try
I'm glad that we
You
don't pay.
couldn't
I'm
cut it
glad.
down to one a
I'm
week.
glad that we're in the age now where you don't have to pay for text because my phone bill would be through the fucking roof.
So in order to just let all you fans know that even though our wives
Whatever
say that we
happens
abuse
today,
him,
so.
that we bully him,
Hey,
It's
I
really
take
the
I take the
opposite.
brunt of it here. Come on.
You bring it on
I
yourself.
bring it on myself in some ways, yes, but
in
I do
some-
have some good points, and they come out. To be
you
true.
have good points,
And they
Ben,
come out to be true.
but you gotta tell our wives we don't bully you.
Okay.
Bully you into telling our wives that we don't bully you. That we don't bully you.
But that's the beauty
Just
of the show.
remember-
You can't have everyone have the same insights. Okay.
Bald is beautiful.
Yes.
Yes, it is.
And now you gotta go a little bit more.
Yeah, you
Now
got
we got two sexy ass bald men on the show, and hopefully maybe a third.
I think
You know, so
my beard just blends in now. There's so much
See?
white in it. Once I trim it, it's
yeah,
like even the daughter said.
Don't we just
yesterday,
look
she's like,
handsome?
Where's the beard?
Yeah.
I was
We
like,
just look so
my God.
good.
I was like,
You
you're
know?
right. All that white, it
But
just
do you
blends
feel
in.
lighter now without the
I
extra?
love the shaved head. It's too much upkeep because you got to shave it like every other day.
Just head and
Like
shoulders.
if I was
and
to
you're
have that hat on tomorrow morning, it would be like pulling Velcro off my head.
Yeah.
you see, I ain't got no hair, so it feels good.
Well, yeah, but when it starts growing back, it's
Oh,
like
yeah.
good.
Velcro.
Fuzz the fuzz.
But I will say I've had a bald head ever since I was in the military. I'm not going to tell that story, but I've had it.
Is those pictures of you with hair back in the day?
Yeah, I got
You
pictures
got
of me with
posted up
hair.
here. Yeah.
Don't-
All you would have to do is look at Little Ricky,
Yeah.
Okay, there you
like 10 years ago.
All right.
And yeah,
All right.
I could see him running.
Except I just didn't have the braids,
Okay.
but I did have hair.
You had hair.
But when I was in the military, matter of fact, a woman made me shave my head.
And you just.
Well, actually, I'll take that back. A woman didn't make me shave my head. I was cutting my hair to keep it short
Made
and
a mistake.
line. Guides fell off. I got to cut. You got to make it even because during
Right.
inspection, all you had. So I just shaved it all off.
Well, genetics for me, because I had to.
Well, that part too, but then I happened to go to a strip club and one lady put my head between the boobs. She said, I think bald headed men are the sexiest men around. And ever since I said, you know what?
Yeah.
I'm just And then when I tried to grow my hair back,
Yeah.
I got a cul-de-sac. So I just figured just keep it shaven. Ain't no use having a bozo look. I'd rather not.
Maybe just the mustache will come back. Eventually, like in the 80s.
That's all I get.
All right.
And I don't
All right.
rock the porn.
Thanks everybody
Thank
for
you,
tuning
everyone.
in. Have a great rest of your Sunday.
Hope you enjoy, and next week we'll have more topics. Really?
Go Pats. Okay. That's all I'm going to end with. Stay present, everyone.
We love you. Bless
Love you guys.
you.
Thank you.
Thank you all for watching. Thank you guys, really. You know what? Why do you keep bringing that Patriots stuff up?
I have to. It's the playoffs. They made it this far.
Oh, horse hockey.
Better than 23 other teams.
Horse hockey.